Hey, losers. No. Anyways, I have someone here. Someone who has angel wings, but they're magma, an angel from hell, if you will. He's the not sus man himself with a halo and a and a collar on his neck and wolf ears and red eyes. It's Magma. Say hi, Magma.
And hello, hi.
How you been?
I am doing great.
Having fun?
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I'm having a great time right now.
Alright, well, that's the end of the stream, guys. Thanks for watching.
What?
uh, Alright, so before we start getting the heavy hitters, I'm kidding, I'm the only heavy hitter here. I just want to ask you a simple question.
Yeah, what's up?
Why the name Magma?
Why the name? Okay, that's a thing I can get into. Okay, so I used to have this old what's it this YouTube channel where I used to open up Pokemon cards. Um, this name was Little Red Star 87. Okay, this might sound like really far-fetched, but like, okay, I had this YouTube channel. I opened up Pokemon cards in there, and I did it not a lot. I was pretty young at that time, so I couldn't really come up with a name. So I just named it Little Red Star 87 because Red Star was always my nickname. Until uh, I really liked the Pokemon Entei, so I put or replaced Red Star with Entei, so it became Little Entei 87. Until I'm like, huh, I kind of want something funny. This is boring. This is a boring name. So I put Entei's bacon because at that time I was like 12 and I really liked bacon at that time. So I'm like, hell yeah, Entei's bacon because like, why not? Like,
Bacon. Yep,
it
I got you.
combine combines two of my favorite things in this world, which is that certain Pokemon and bacon. So, that was my Instagram page for maybe around a year. Um, and then I had this friend. He has also a Pokemon account. At the time, like I was. His name was Aqua Scissors, and I'm like, huh, that's kind of a funky name. I kind of want one like that. So, I kind of like, I thought, huh, what's the opposite of Aqua? Because I want to be like exactly like him, and
Yeah.
that's why I came up with the name Magma. I'm like, oh, what if I just, you know, put two and two together, and I get Magma Bacon, and it's been my name ever since like I was 12. It's kind of just like stuck with me, and it's been like my username for honestly everything. So that's kind of like the quick rundown of why my name is Magma. It's literally just because I had another friend whose name was Aqua Scissors, and I kind of just wanted to be exactly like him because I had no creativity whatsoever.
Yeah, that's pretty creative.
Yeah, thank you.
That's a pretty cool story. Mine, mine is just because my character's name is Alize, so Alize Bot 101, Earth 101. Yeah, it's nothing too crazy. Just a random word, and yeah, I can't say mine's as in depth. But a lot of people usually have a long story. But like I used to, I used to go to strip clubs, and one day my uncle came in and said, "Here's $5," and thus I called myself Uncle Five or some stuff like
What?
that.
I that sounds a little too specific to be just a regular story.
Uh,
Um,
oh, let's hope that
uh,
story ain't real because I made it up.
uh,
Well, heck,
y-
ladies,
let's hope it's made up. Yeah, of course.
that's the best kind of lady, Uncle Five.
No.
We gotta love people who are used to the dollar bills. You know what I mean?
I I don't know money that much. I'm like I spent every last money that I had on my damn PC and
Ooh. How much was your PC? Like, what type of PC is it? You don't have to get specs if you don't know it, because I hardly know my own.
oh, I know mine. I built it all myself and um I have an MSI Ventus 3X RTX 3060 Ti, which is something I spent um a terrible amount of money on. We don't talk about that.
Oh
And then
boy.
I have, I think it's an MAG MSI Z690 motherboard with a DDR5 RAM. I'd spent way too much money on that. I shouldn't have done that much. And then Kingston Fury 32 gigabytes of 5,600 megahertz RAM, an NZXT water cooling. And that's really it. That's all. Oh, and then the CPU is an Intel i5 12600. Building a computer has always been one of my dreams, I guess. And I finally got to do it, and it's absolutely perfect, better than I imagined. But the only thing that kind of sucks is the internet here. Since I'm
Ah.
from Hawaii, if I don't think I ever told you that, I might have. I've messaged, I
Aloha.
like I mentioned it a couple of times while we're messaging. I'm from Hawaii, so the internet is actually really, really terrible here.
Uh-uh.
Surprising. How they run the internet to Hawaii is they run this big, long metal tube down the middle of the ocean, or the bottom of the ocean, and it connects to a server in Hawaii. And that's how Hawaii actually gets their internet. So it's like really, really unstable and really, really bad because it has to travel so far. So that's why my Twitch streams are pretty low quality, because my PC is absolutely amazing and can handle it, but it's just the internet that's my limiter.
Oh my god.
Usually it's the other way around.
Poor Hawaiians. I never knew you guys struggled so much.
Yeah, it's
I
a little
can't
rough.
imagine. The only time I remember bad internet was like early 2010, where I didn't know any better, and 360p was the normal setting on a YouTube. You know, and every
Right.
video had to load, and you just be patient and watch through it as the circles spin.
Yeah, I remember those late nights where I would spend on my Xbox 360, not even playing the games, kind of just watching YouTube with my favorite like Minecraft YouTubers. I don't know.
Ooh. Well, I'll have you know, I am also a person. No, so it's random humor. So it makes no sense. It's kind of the point.
Oh,
So, what's your favorite type of games, man?
favorite type of game? Um, I really only mainly play first-person shooters because I don't have the attention span for like a campaign or a solo game. I just
Hmm.
I try to do that, but I just can't. So I mainly play Overwatch, Apex, Valorant, Fortnite, any the Rainbow Six Siege. I've had way too much hours on those. Mostly all of it was on PS4 until I only switched to PC this week. So it's been pretty fun. Yeah, it's been an insane upgrade for me, honestly. Um, the only story game I've ever played was, I don't think you can consider it a story game rather than just there's no guns involved, was Sonic Forces, and I'm absolutely in love with Sonic.
Ah,
I really like Sonic for some reason. I don't know why.
Sonic is probably. I like him. He's one of my favorite Sega characters, especially since he's the head of Sega basically before he fell off and got sold to Nintendo. You know, along with all the Sega. But you know what I mean? I think if things went well, he would have still been the head honcho. You know, great
Yeah,
concept.
I think the only reason why I started enjoying him because I realized, okay, this might sound stupid, but I realized how much I kind of relate to him when I was watching the Sonic movies.
you, you, you get asked all the time to show your feet like him, and you.
Yeah, way too much actually. Like I'm not even joking about that. They're like, okay, you should show your feet right now on stream, on camera. Hello? I'm like, oh no, I'm not even gonna show
Wait,
my face, rather my feet.
whoa. So people actually ask you that?
Yes, I get asked to show my feet so much because I mentioned that I have a size 13 foot.
Ah,
So they're like, oh
Shaq.
my god, pictures, hello. Can I suck them? I'm like, no, please no.
I never. I guess I'm too rotten for people to ask stuff like that. They just ask me for my social security number and I give it to them, you know. And I'm just kidding.
Oh, your social security. Do you mind? Okay, if your social security number was how much money you have right now, how rich would you be?
Let's see. 911 111 0000.
That's a
So
lot
I,
of money.
so about like $10.
Oh, wait, that's not a lot of money. That's still $10.
You know, it's crazy how like do you guys use the American currency or do you have your own currency in Hawaii?
No, no, we use the American. I mean, we're a part of America.
Well, yeah, but I thought you guys would probably like have your own stuff still. You know, like coconuts
No.
and selling them to each other for pineapples.
Yes. Yeah, because that's honestly why my internet's bad. Because I'm currently living in a grass hut right now, and honestly, it's pretty nice. I'm gonna go to. That's why I have to leave early today. So I have to go to a luau today. So
Ah, so
yeah.
do you like Lilo and Stitch? Do you think Lilo and Stitch gave a good representation of Hawaii, or do you think that they could have done better? Because by what
I
I got from it was aloha, aliens, dancing with grass on your waist and head, and ice cream.
I haven't watched Lilo and Stitch in a while actually. Yeah, you'd think since I'm from Hawaii, we'd watch that like every single day as it's like our favorite thing. No,
Elvis.
it's Moana is actually really. I actually kind of like Moana. It's because I might be a little biased as
Yeah.
this might sound really stereotypical, but I used to dance hula a lot. Um, I danced hula with the voice actor for Moana, so I have like old pictures of me and her together.
Oh, that's awesome. Do you still
So
talk to her?
no, we kind of don't talk anymore because I don't really talk with any of my hula friends anymore.
Ah, I understand. I understand so much. I used to have friends in high school. Well, throughout all the school years. We'll just say they kind of suck, and they're more like acquaintances. But
Honestly, I know how that feels.
yeah, it just it kind of sucked. Like, how to explain it? Like I don't remember much about elementary, middle school. I don't remember much either. I think I had a couple of friends, but you know, you grow away when you go to high school, different schools, so that's pretty normal. Then high school, I think I had a best friend and then a couple friends and stuff. But then after high school, he chose them over me, and they're pricks. And I'm a prick, of course, you know, but I'm more of the straightforward, and I'm not gonna be a prick to you type of prick. You know what I mean? Well, they're
I
just terrible
understand.
people. They're straight up terrible people, and I hated them. And I told him, and I told them too. And they're so, I couldn't stand them. Cause do you know Buffalo Wild Wings?
I do. We have one here.
Alright, and so I think he invited me to go eat with them. So I was like, all right, you know, I never met most of them, but I was like, yeah, I'll see how it is, you know. And we sat and ate. And have you ever tried? What's the? Oh yeah, remember this question for later. Like, what's your favorite sauces from Buffalo Wild Wings? But we'll wait for a second. All right, so I got Wild. This is before I knew about Blazing, you know, the hottest one they had, and Wild was the second hottest. So I was like, I get that and stuff. So I got it, and then it's not spicy at all. It's like water to me, you know. So I was like, oh, this ain't really that spicy, but it's good. And I told them, I said, the chicken itself is spicier than the sauce because you know it gets it steaming hot. And then they're literally like, I just told them. I think I repeated it too, and this like, it went over their head. Like they couldn't comprehend what I said, and he's like, "Bro, do you think mayonnaise is spicy?" And I was like, "Oh boy, someone's gonna get smacked up." And before I flung over the table, my friend was like, "Hot, don't, please." So yeah,
Going
that's
over
a
a
random
table.
story. Yeah, because he was trying to say like I couldn't handle my spice. Like because in America, I don't know if you do in Hawaii, but they say like white people can't handle spice, right? And I really don't know what I am. I'm something. But so he was just trying to get a dig at me, and I was like, "Oh, you're a prick." I was like, "Well, how about you try this?" Because they're all like in the weak category of the heat in the sauces, and they're like, "No, it's too hot." I was like, "Who are you to tell me that then?" Yeah, random story.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. Yeah, Hawaii's actually not that different from other American states. You're from America, right?
Yeah.
Have to make okay. Yeah, it's not that different. We have Walmarts here, we have Targets here, we have
Ah, okay.
so it's basically just like a Americanized small town, except it's only 30 miles long and 30 miles wide.
Nah,
So it's pretty small. You can get around the whole island in 40 minutes.
nah, really?
Yeah,
How
it
many?
and well,
No, no, go ahead.
basically, I get asked a lot too, like, oh, how far are you from the beach? And I say like, oh, you could probably walk there in 5 minutes. I'm like, no, if I was to walk there, it'd take me like 3 hours. It takes me like 40 minutes to drive there. They're like, what? I thought like the beach was like in your backyard. I'm like, no, Hawaii's kind of bigger than you think.
Yeah, that's that's still crazy small though. Like, wow.
Yeah, some roads in the US are 30 miles long.
Yeah, you got that right. That's why I'm surprised. Like, what? I thought it'd be kind of like the equivalent of like I don't know, Britain. Well, not the size, but like to the point where it takes hours upon hours to drive from one point to the other. You know?
Not really, actually. Except when it comes 5 o'clock, but I think that's for everywhere when there's rush hour traffic.
Hmm.
That happens where you are.
All right. So I got multiple questions now, but let me get the one I was asking before. Um. So Buffalo Wild Wings. How often do you eat there? Like, occasionally or like special occasions?
I only went there for the first time last week.
What?
Yeah, but we do have it, but
Yeah, yeah.
I've just never gone to it, you know?
What's your
Because,
opinion on it?
my favorite sauce is the ketchup.
They have a ketchup sauce?
No, it's just regular ketchup.
Ah, beautiful.
And
Don't you
because
love salt and pepper too?
uh too spicy, honestly.
Hey, salt gets you. What can I say? Ignore the
Yeah.
pepper. That's like the
Nope.
hottest stuff on earth, man.
Never going to that. I have a zero spice tolerance.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I've been trying to like eat a lot of spicy foods recently, just so I can like up my spice tolerance.
Ooh, and since I'm just gonna say because you are American, of course, but I'm just gonna say now I'm gonna talk to you like an American because some people don't comprehend our stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you know what a corn dog is, right?
Yep.
Perfect, because a lot of people don't outside of America. So or chili
Yeah,
dogs. Like, oh my god, they don't know what a
no.
chili dog is.
Sonic's favorite food.
Yeah, I'm just like, what the freak? Chili dog's like one of the best foods in the world. You know, that and Nashville chicken tenders from KFC.
Yeah, I've never had that before. We don't have KFC here.
What? I thought you were American. Get out of here.
Uh-huh.
But
The
yeah,
Colonel is hot though.
I see. You like your spicy old man, huh? And his 11 herbs and spices.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, do you have any stereotypes for America that's not in Hawaii, obviously? Like, do you
Like,
view like the America itself, you know, the big old country part America? Do you like how do you view the people there? Is there stuff
uh,
that Hawaiians say about us? They're like, oh, the Americans, bing bang blang, or whatever.
um, honestly, there's really no stereotypes that I don't really know if there's any stereotypes here because mostly Hawaii is actually like mostly American here. But I might get canceled for this, but like Hawaii is extremely racist.
I bet. Well, I, mean,
Like
I don't
like
know, but I.
like a lot of the people here, they refer to other people as their race instead of their actual name.
Well, like they'll go to a guy and say, "What's up, black?" or "What's up, white?" or something like that.
Kind of, but like do you know like I'd be in school and we're like sitting on a table And then you know how in like rest of America they're like, oh, do you know that girl over there? But no, they would like refer to them as their race. They're like, oh, do you know? I'm not gonna like say any race. I was like, oh, do you know that white girl over there? Or like that like insert race hero girl over there? I'm like, oh, okay. I found out they didn't do that in the rest of America.
Wait. You mean like if I seen someone, or I was talking about someone I didn't know who you're talking about, for example, and I'd be like, oh, John or something. You'd be like, yeah, but like, wait, you mean the black guy upstairs, like that, or do you mean it's worse?
It's worse.
Oh, because if
Like
that's that, yeah. Okay.
like everyone here is kind of really racist, and honestly, slurs don't matter here.
Ooh.
Everyone says them here.
Oh shoot! Even the
Yeah. Yep.
even the infamous N word.
Yeah. A lot of Hawaiians actually do say that. It's kind of interesting.
A lot of Americans too. Oh, not American. Well, that's the only way I can say it. I can't really just, you know what I mean. I'm not excluding you when I say that, but I mean, because Americans over here, yeah. When I say Americans, I mean all of us and you guys too. But
And, okay.
how was it? Like,
I was gonna. So
what's your accents like over there? Like, I hear yours now. It sounds kind of like Midwest America still, you know, northern kind of. But like,
really?
do you guys know different accents that Americans have, like the Southern accent and stuff?
There is a certain Hawaiian accent. Um, it's mostly filled with cutting off letters at the end of words.
Uh huh.
Um, and you want me to try to do my best? Not really impression. It's kind of just my not really regular speaking voice, but I speak like it when I'm around other Hawaiians. You know.
Uh huh. Here, let me hear. Let me get an example of something like that only you guys would be able to say that way.
Have
And
you
I'll
ever
say
played Apex? Have you ever played Apex Legends?
like once or twice in my life.
Ah, shit. Okay. Because there's no like other Hawaiian characters that I can point out and say, oh yeah, we speak like that. But like Gibraltar from Apex Legends, if you ever played the game, uh, the Hawaiians like speak exactly like that. Like they
Exactly.
brought on a Hawaiian voice actor for that, and I'm pretty happy about that because there's been like no Hawaiian characters in any video game whatsoever, so that's why I really like Apex Legends. So like, um,
Well, why have why have Hawaiians when everyone in the game itself is racist, right?
yeah,
I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Even though I don't know what the accent is, I would probably say if it cuts off the end letter of most words, like for example, instead of can, would it be like cat? Or is that a stupid
kind
analogy?
of like we like to cut off the words at the end of our like not really cut off the words. It's just kind of let me see. It's like I mean like we kind of sayings. Um, like instead of saying like where you are, it's like oh where you stay, where you stay, where you at.
Ah,
Like
okay.
it's kind of just like sayings like those. Um,
Oh, like
let me
kind of,
see.
kind of like foreigner English, right? Where like
Yeah,
they
because
try their best.
it's because we speak a thing called Hawaiians speak a language called pidgin here. It's basically just cutting off words. It's like
Shortening.
simplified English.
Yeah. Like what a foreigner would say in English, like for example, like a I don't know, Japanese when they hardly know it, and they're like, nah, where is bathroom or like that, right? Whereas like
Yeah,
where bathroom, where
I
bathroom.
mean it probably could be because Hawaii was a lot of place where a lot of foreigners would go there, because there was a lot of job opportunities back in maybe 1900s. It would be filled with Japanese people, Filipino people, I think maybe like Irish, Portuguese. It would honestly be every single race there. So I'm thinking it's because they didn't really know English that well.
Yeah,
The Hawaiians actually had their own language before.
Aloha.
So yeah. Um, like here, let me try to do my best Hawaiian accent. Like what would you like me to say? Like how
Like I'll say an American sentence, or not. I'll say an English sentence, and you'll say it the way you can as one. All right.
Okay, I gotcha.
Um. I don't know why my mind's blank right now, but okay. Hey, are you gonna go down to McDonald's in a bit? There you go.
Oh, bro, we go McDonald's soon. We go McDonald's soon. It's
Oh yeah. I got you. I got you. Just cut short English, right?
yeah, it's like
As fast as like
it's so fun.
like what's his name? Kevin from The Office.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
When he
Like
did
why say long word when few word do trick?
yeah, that's what I was thinking the whole time. I was like, oh, okay, I got you. So if I went into Hawaii and I was like, hey, how you guys doing? Hey, you know where the nearest place is? They'd be like, go home, American white man. I'd be like, I
Yeah,
don't even know what I am.
they honestly hate white people here.
See,
It's
Are you guys mostly like tan?
um for me I am.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, a lot of Hawaiians are tan because we spend a lot of time outside. Uh, but there's a lot of military people here. That's why. Um,
Oh, okay.
because there's like a lot of military bases here. Because
Yeah.
like that's why Hawaii was taken over because
Because
it was a good military place. So there's a lot of military people here. Um, like
I
we say like
you.
oh what you like do? What you like do? What you doing? Or like what you doing today? What you do? And like just I don't know, just like it kind of just like we cut out words that are not needed.
Yeah, just get to the point, huh? Even if it makes little to no sense, get to the point.
Yeah, I mean that's how the Hawaiian language is actually spoke. We could let's see. I'm trying to think of a Hawaiian sentence right now.
Aloha. Go back home, white man. We no need you. Go get your phone. Leave. Die. Tragic death. Sounds like shamans, like in the movies. You know, like the guys in the mystical forest that tell you like the secrets of your life, or something. Like, you die tragic. Hoo-ha. Like Native Americans, kind of, huh?
Okay, so like we can do e aha ke pu te me ai. That means the literal meaning is what you like eat day. But that could mean like oh what you like eat at the end of the day because pu is day.
Ooh.
So you can mean it like for anything. Like you can say e aha ke pu and just that means how's your day? Or and it's honestly just a really nice language like really beautiful language that I've learned while being here. And it's a simple language honestly because
Hmm.
there's meaning behind every single word. And mostly because Hawaiians didn't have a written language. It wasn't until the I would say colonists or the missionaries got here and then they made us like write down a language. Um, we would only speak it, so we don't have anything to like write down. We would use like tree, rock, ocean as like anything because we could use let's see. Um, He kai kawa, that means that guy is swift. Or that that guy has swift. Because kai means ocean, and the ocean has waves, and the waves are very very swift. So it has much deeper meaning because that sentence could literally just mean that guy ocean.
Okay, I see. I
But
see where you're
but
going.
yeah, it's honestly a really nice language.
Ooh. What was it? I was gonna. What was I gonna say? It was How do you say rotten in Hawaiian?
Rotten?
Yeah, like like when a dead body lays in the sun and it rots away, and it's not rotting, it's rotten. It's already
Let me
rotted. Or how do you
Yeah,
say? Or how about how do you say like terrible person? You know, like a terrible personality, cruel person in a single
a
word.
terrible, a terrible person.
Yeah, like a terrible person with a personality. You know, like terrible.
Uh, shoot.
Like if it was a single
Uh,
word. You know what I mean?
are you are you meaning like, okay, rotten or which one you want?
Rotten.
Make make.
Make
That
for rotten.
that mean that means kill or dead, and it could also um it Hawaiian is however you think the language is. How make make means dead or kill, and it could refer to the smelling of the body, which is absolutely terrible, the decomposition of the body, or someone's ending, their life
Okay.
ending right there.
How do you say the how do you, disgusting eyes?
Disgusting eyes.
Yeah.
Um, I could also use make make for that because a body is
Yeah.
disgusting, and then I can say maka make make, which maka means eyes.
What if I say makamake? If I shorten it to
Maka
that, makamake.
um ma- that works because um if you have the two of the same words in one word like make, and you put make make, that means they're extremely dead. It basically
Yeah.
just like doubles it up. It doubles it up. So you can say maka make, and that would still mean I'll still mean rotten eyes,
Good. Perfect. That's
it but
exactly what I wanted. Yeah.
but make make means more dead.
Okay. I'll use both of them. Maka make and make, right?
Yeah.
Monkey. That's pretty cool. I never knew that about Hawaii. It was a, but yeah, as you can tell, my eyes are rotten. They're not as noticeable compared to my older models. But so yeah, so is that your first model right there? Like your first attempt at one?
Yeah, I made it. I had like a OC that I've had for a really long time. I've always really liked being an angel. So I kind of just wanted to incorporate that into my model. But I'm like, oh hey, I've never thought of an outfit. I usually just have a plain white, like a white, a long sleeve white shirt on with a like a loose black tie on it.
Mm-hmm.
That used to be my OC. And I just don't know how to get the white t-shirt with a black tie. So I kind of just found this hoodie online and I kind of used it. That's why I have the not sus hoodie, and I just need to get a better uh
I got
outfit.
you. I understand completely. My so is that still the same model, right? You didn't make another one. This is it.
I'm probably gonna make a future one. It's
Yeah.
probably honestly just gonna be editing the outfit because I kind of
Yeah.
like everything else.
Yeah, I got you entirely. I when I hope you don't mind that I counteract with my stories too.
Yep, go ahead.
So when I started, when did I start? Like mid-April of last year. I got home from work, you know, I was tired. And I was like, oh, I'm trying to go to bed, but it's like 3 in the morning and I couldn't go to sleep. And I was like, I never would have done this. I would have just still laid there. But I was like, I guess I'll just watch TV again, you know? But I never would have done it. And so I did it. And then the first thing I seen was like a guy who had like a similar model to both of us, like a hybrid of both of us, let's just say, right? And he had like a 1 minute video saying how to be a VTuber, and I thought it was a joke because he was talking crap throughout it. He was like, "All right, you piece of trash. So you do this, you do this, you do this," and I was like, "Ha, that's pretty funny, right?" And then a little while later, I see another video recommended because of that video, and it was a guy talking about the exact same stuff, but for like 20 minutes. And I was like, "Oh my god, he was dead serious. This is easy." Like I had everything perfectly set. It was weird how coincidental it was, you know, because at that exact moment, I had just bought a new gaming laptop so I could write my books in, right? Because I my character is based off the character in the book, right? So I had the laptop. My sister just got a free monitor from her job, so I had a second monitor. Then was it? I just got the new consoles and stuff. You get it. So everything just kind of fell into place perfectly somehow. And I was just like, oh my! And I just bought the new Xbox One, the new Xbox headset. When it came out, so I had everything ready. And I was like, oh shoot, this is like so coincidental. I couldn't hold back no more, and I spent like 3 hours or 6 hours, right, trying to make my first model, which I could pull up. And if you've seen it, you'll probably cry, because it's ugly. But you can tell I worked my butt off. And then yeah, just after that I just started making new models. And you ever hear how other VTubers, when they talk about their models, like when they get a new one, they say, hey, this is my first model and this is my second model, like that.
Yeah.
I was like, that's kind of lame. But I did it the Iron Man way. Like, you know how Iron Man has like the Mark II, the Mark 48, the Mark 83, like it goes higher and higher the more upgraded they are.
Hmm.
I like that idea. So I called my models like Mark 1, Mark 2. This is currently Mark 9.
Oh,
The ninth rendition of my model. And it's the cutest one so far. Literally. This one's supposed to be good looking. But if I showed you the others, you'd be like, oh, I can see the difference.
yeah.
Like my Rotten Eyes used to be way bigger. But yeah, but I just tamed it down, and I kind of look like it's actually kind of perfect because your Discord profile picture is wow, what's his name? Tadano, right?
Yes.
Right, and then Miss Komi-san is pretty hot, but her brother, I seen him and I was like, he looks just like me, right? Before this model, I was like, he looks just like me. Why do girls simple for him? Why are they simpletons? Yeah, you don't want to use that word, but why are they simpletons over him? And then I just kind of went, well, I have the same things, but I guess I'll just kind of match them up a little more. So I raised my face a little, shortened my face to more circular than elongated, and took off a little hair that made it too excessive. And here I am, the prince that I am.
I have a question. Why are you a zombie VTuber or a
Ah,
ZTuber?
okay. Perfect. I knew this question was gonna come. So, which part you want me to answer first? Why am I a zombie, or the ZTuber part?
Do they go hand in hand? Like,
Kind of,
can
yeah,
you
yeah, they
lead
do.
one into
I
the
could,
other?
yeah, I could answer it like that. So, a while back, I made a. Do you know Marvel Zombies, the original one?
Hmm. I'm
The
trying to
one.
think.
There's a universe in Marvel where the superheroes turn to zombies and they kill everyone in like a week, and it's a messed up story, right? So I was
Mhm.
like, wow, and that's Marvel Zombies and stuff. I was like, that's a really cool, messed up universe. And so I thought, because early on, I thought, well, my character comes from his own universe, right? And that's where the book takes place. But there's different timelines and blah, blah, blah. But I'm not the main me from the book. I'm just an alternate version who got sent to. I call it the VTuber verse, if you will. Get it? This is the world where all the VTubers are, like you, me, Nanners, and all of them. And we all share the same place. And then I was like, well, if we're the VTubers, then what if I change the V to Z, right? And what if there's a other universe where it's like the same concept, where we're intelligent zombies that try to kill everything in the multiverse? The ZTubers, you know what I'm saying? I even made a trailer on it, but it was kind of lame. But I made it. It was pretty cool. And then this one girl, Zenko Cerberus or something, I remember her name. She was she's a VTuber too, but she's like, I like that name. Let me use it. I was like, go ahead, ZTuber, and then because you're a zombie, so I was like, oh, and it gave me the idea to just use it as ZTuber instead of VTuber because I don't like VTubers. Like I don't have anything against you, of course, but like the basic VTuber you usually see on Twitter and stuff, I can't stand them, especially the ones that just do the same things everyone else does. Like the not original in the sense of I don't know. I just don't like liars, like Hanako. Don't get me started on that. Every single
You
stream I
don't like
mention
what?
this girl named Hanako. She's like
Oh,
a
I thought you meant the
strawberry
anime.
dragon.
I
Oh
would
no
have
no
went
no.
off.
What's Hanako?
It's it. It's a really good anime that I really like, and I was about to go off if you said. Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me see. Hanako looks like trash, man. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Was it Toilet Bound Hanako-kun?
Yes.
Oh, he looks like me a little. He was like a little brat who's bloodthirsty. You're a big fan, chicken? Wow.
Big fan of me, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he meant. He doesn't want any of this. But he
Yeah,
looks
exactly.
like he looks like me if his eyes weren't wrong. But is he a terrible person?
I mean, spoiler, he kind of killed his own brother, but yeah.
That's kind of fun. Yeah, I guess he is kind of like me, just without the eyes. Nice. What was it? Shoot. Was it? But yeah, her name's like Hanako, or don't give me, please don't give me. I could literally rant for hours on her and saying how I don't like people who bait innocent. No, not. I hate when people bait the gullible, if you will. You know what I mean? Like you don't love me, right? Pretty easy to answer, right?
What?
You don't love me, right? Correct?
Yeah, sure. How about
Yeah,
we go with that?
yeah. So, if I posted on Twitter, hey you, and not just you specifically, it was like, hey you, I love you, and I think, and I care about you, and you can make it big someday. You're gonna look at me and you're gonna be like, this is stupid. I know you're just, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not
Yeah.
telling the truth. That I can't stand. I just hate when people try to trick gullible people. That's it. See, I
Yeah, I
almost
totally understand what you mean.
Yeah, so being sick of VTubers, I decided I'm a ZTuber. I can't stand them, you know. And then I'm more of an anti-tuber than anything. But I'm still the same person because I don't hide myself, even though I'm literally a model. I mean, I don't hide who I really am. I know I'm a terrible person. Yay!
That's kind of an that's
Pretty
that
sus, huh?
was one hell of an interesting, yeah, one hell of a story.
Yeah, like so I could literally go on for hours on stupid rants. Oh, but yeah, what was it? So why VTubing of all things?
Why I did it?
Yeah, like why choose VTubing instead of something like show your face streaming type of stuff?
Um, Let me see. Mostly because I'm kind of wait.
Shut up, chicken.
Mostly because underage.
Uh-huh.
I kind of don't feel also don't feel comfortable with showing my face online.
Yeah.
Um, Also, I really like this one YouTuber. He's an Apex VTuber. His name is TrueNoom, and I really love his videos. And I kind of wanted to try to create a VTubing model for the longest time, for like the past year, and I just didn't know how to until I sat down one day. I'm like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna create one, and I'm gonna become one. And I'm like, oh, that was kind of easy. Like,
Right, right. I told you that's exactly how I thought. I was like, it can't be that easy.
it was that easy.
Right? And I was just
It's
like,
like that.
whoa.
Yeah.
It was crazy because when I started, it was before the pandemic of YouTubers. It was like when the big ones were still about, and some small ones are going through the cracks finally. That's when I came about. And then after, then everybody was a VTuber out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then oh yeah, here's an important question. Was it? I know it's kind of random, but what's your favorite Pokemon?
I,
Wink,
I,
wink.
I, I mean, I did mention it before.
I know, before
Entei.
before chicken.
Um, um, Entei. So basically, I really uh, uh liked Entei because I had this one Pokemon card in elementary school. It was the best Pokemon card out there.
Really?
It was an Entei card. It basically, um, it was the best Pokemon card because no one understood the rules or really read the move properly. So it was this Entei card, and he had this move called Protective Flame. So basically, you would do damage, and then you're immune to any damage the next turn.
That's
So
crazy.
I would win way too much in middle school just because I played that card. And my friends and I tried finding a card that would beat it. That is because it's always less HP on a card goes first.
Yeah, yeah,
Th-
yeah.
those 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 were rules in my school. So every single day we tried finding a card that was 70 HP because Entei was 80, that did 80 damage in one move. Because people really wanted to like destroy my card because they didn't like me because I was always winning with that one card. So
Yeah.
that's why I really like Entei. So then I kind of started collecting a whole bunch of Entei cards. I created a Entei fan account basically where I just post cool art of Entei, and I was in the Pokemon community for a really long time. They were kind of my friends for a really long time because I had no in real life friends, so most of my friends were online, and most of them were from the Pokemon community.
So did you leave it?
I did. It got really toxic.
Ah.
So basically, this was the Pokemon community. It was like a roleplay community.
Yeah.
I was super into it. I did it ever since I was like 10. But now, if you return back to it, the community is so old. It has people from when it first started. So they're like 20, 21, 25, 28. And then there's people who just got into it, like 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds. And it's a really bad mix of pedophiles. That's why I left it, because those like really old people who have been there since the start all turned into pedophiles, and that is the perfect place to go because there's a lot of newer people there. So I kind of left it because there was too many pedophiles there. Like they were just honestly preying on a lot of younger people. So I kind of just left it because I didn't want to be associated with that anymore. Not that I was associated with, not that I was a pedophile. It was kind of just if you're in the Pokemon community, you're probably one. So I'm like, oh, I don't want to be that. So I left it. Um, if you basically talked to anyone, they would say they got groomed by an older person.
Oh, sounds fun. Great
It's not
community.
fun. It's not fun. Except I got off pretty lucky because I found out I did get groomed like a year later, but I did get carried in Apex to like a really high rank, so it was kind of worth it.
It was worth it.
It was worth
worth
it.
it. Yeah. Yeah,
He
I
bought me
don't think
Apex skins and everything.
oh my god. You're just like, this is terrible. Now get me that one.
Yeah, literally.
That's terrible, but it's uh Hawaiians, right?
Oh no. I think I'm the only Pokemon role player in Hawaii, or I used to be the only one
I
because I'm
remember.
not in it anymore.
Yeah, I remember when I was in when I first heard of Pokemon, kind of not heard of Pokemon. I had the cards. It was like I think I was in elementary too or some. Was it elementary? Yeah, it was like elementary, I believe. Like like something like third, second grade, like third or fourth or fifth grade, something like that. And anyways, like you go to like King Super, not King, I mean like Target or Walmart, you'll see those
Yep.
tins, and then I don't remember which one I had got. I really don't. But it was just cool to have your cards, and then me and my not friends, friends back then would all go to the corner of the playground and just like look at them, and we play it stupid, like we didn't know how to play, so we just like make up crap, like see this guy, like Entei with 80 health and all that crap. I'd be like, see this guy, since he's 80 and yours is 60, I automatically win. like you get, it was stupid. We had no idea. It was like one of those games where if you beat them, you take their card.
Oh,
So
you did that?
yeah,
God.
it was terrible. And so then the teacher, like the security guard, would stop us for some reason. I was like, why are you stopping us? What did we do? We're literally just looking at the cards. I don't know, but and eventually, I found out. I found out who my favorite Pokemon was because how did I find him out? I think I like Darkrai, right? I think he's really sick. And then at the same time, I think what's his name just came out? Gigatina or
Giratina.
Garantina? Yeah. He just came out, and they used to say Darkrai used to be the most powerful, and then Garantina was like the new king in line, you know. So it was like a opposing sides of me and my friend who had the Garantina card, and I didn't have Darkrai, but I tricked him with a few. What do you call those? That cat with that coin on his forehead.
The cat for the eyes is his forehead?
Yeah, he has a gold coin on his forehead.
Oh, Meowth.
Yeah, I got like a couple Meowths to him and useless cards, and I was like, "Give me your Darkrai," and he did.
What?
Like I said, no one knew anything about anything, and he even begged to get it back. I was like, "No, it's mine now." I don't know where that card went, but oh my god, I like Darkrai, you know, and that's probably the only. I have no idea how to get Darkrai anywhere else, like on any game, because I think he's rare, isn't he? Like you only can get him in a certain game during a certain event, and it was like a Game Boy version of Pokemon. But I love Darkrai. I wish they brought him back more. Isn't Entei in the newer games, or is he just like old news now?
I honestly don't know. I haven't been keeping up with Pokemon games recently. I haven't bought any of the ones on the Switch. I played all the way up until the ones on the DS or the 3DS. But I know he's in one of the newer 3DS ones, but that's all I really know. I haven't really kept up with the games. This makes me want to play the DS games again.
Like Sapphire and stuff.
Yeah. I've played almost literally every single Pokemon game from every generation. Not every game, but I played every game from each generation, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Have you played Coliseum?
I have not. I've played like all of the ones on like
God
DS.
dang it! That's like the best Pokemon game of all time. It's the first 3D Pokemon game too, I believe. It was what was it? It was kind of like a not a spin-off of the main series, right? Where hey Fox, was it he was like how to bomb.
Al3 Xander underscore cheered. X100. BOMBBBB.
Yes, sir. Oh, but yeah, so Coliseum was just amazing because it's a spin-off where it's like how do you say it? Like you know how the main Pokemon series is always on like the mainland type of stuff, and there's cute Pokemon and you catch them all and stuff.
Yeah.
On there, it's more about like you're in like a terrible part of the Pokemon world, you know. All right, Fox. I want to ask you questions, and I'll get to them. Oh, but so it's like desert land, and it's like the ghetto version of Pokemon, you know. And it's a real series. And it's awesome because it's not like, oh, we gotta go catch these Pokemon. It's more like, yeah, everyone got their own Pokemon already. And it's like the Pokemon that no one knew about, you know, not the big popular ones. It was just like no one, like Slugma, for example. He was in there.
Love Slugma.
Yeah, slug my doll, slug these nuts, you know. But yeah, it was awesome. I really recommend it, but it's only on GameCube. And it's a shame because it was about stealing Pokemons. Like you literally had a glove that would steal a Pokemon from someone. It was awesome. And that's kind of the whole point of the game too. Just fight Pokemon. It was 2v2 battles too. So you fight Pokemon, and if they had a purple aura around them, you could just chuck your ball and steal them. And you're just like, woo!
That sounds like a lot of fun. I wish I played that.
Oh, it's awesome. I do recommend you look it up at least. It's just that's what made me like Umbreon and Espeon.
I gotta love Umbreon.
Because that's your main Pokemon, and they're like level 15 and 20 already when you start out. Because you guys an experienced criminal, you know. All right, Fox. Here, this is a question from Fox. You ready, Magma?
Yep.
Magma. What made you lose your lower torso and your legs?
So basically, I got really lazy, and I didn't want to move out of my chair to go get something to eat. So I'm like, huh, if I'm gonna be sitting down, I don't really need my legs. So I kind of started eating them. I'm like, damn, this kind of good.
True.
So now that's why I have no legs, because I got too lazy to get up and go get food.
What about the arms, man? Tell us the arms. I can't hold in my excitement.
What about my arms?
Yeah, you lost them too, right? If you ate your legs, how'd you eat your arms?
They're actually tucked behind my back right now. It's my stabilization, so I don't fall.
Ah, I see. True, so you just sit with your waist now?
Yeah, that's why I have to have my arms behind my back so I don't fall over.
Perfect. You're like the new Mike Wazowski.
Oh, I thought you said Michael Jackson.
Ow! Shimon! Billie Jean! Now, a more personal question. Not sus. Have you ever done something that no one from your family knows but is really bad?
This.
This stream?
Becoming a VTuber.
Ah! That is terrible. It's a curse.
Never tell my family about this.
I told mine, because I don't have a close family, right? So I told them, my family, they know, but they really don't care. It's more of a, oh, you're gonna stream? Okay. They don't care about what I'm doing, just whatever, you know?
Now more of a serious question. Ooh.
You play Minecraft?
Last summer I wasted my whole summer on playing Hypixel Skyblock.
Ooh, I never played. I only played the single player because BC multiplayer for Minecraft is trash. You literally have to buy a server. Like, what? On Xbox, you literally just invite your friends to your world.
Oh, I found out how to not buy a server.
Like, I don't.
Kind of good.
Yeah, like I don't get it. Like, why do they make it so complicated? Xbox did it perfect. Literally, just hey, do you know how Xbox works?
Yeah, because I used to play on PS4.
Yeah. So if you played on there, you'd be like, oh shoot, just invite, and they go in your world. Like nothing else to it. No subscription, nothing. So it baffled me that you had to get a freaking server just to invite a freaking friend over. Like, bruh, just let us play. Oh, but here's the question. Have you ever felt oh my god, this question. Do you scratch your butt and sniff? Basically, that sums it up.
No, I'm not gonna answer that.
Yeah. By the way, if you got Windows 10, you just got Java version free. Also, vice versa. Now I got 4 Minecrafts, 2 Java, and 2 Bedrock. Huh. All right. So here's another question, Magma. What was it? If you had to fight Entei, which Pokemon would you choose? Like if you had to go against your own Pokemon when he's maxed out, you know, whatever that special card is and stuff, X, whatever, what would you use against him? Who? One Pokemon.
I choose Suicune, the opposite of Entei. Because if I had to like fist fight him, I would lose. Because the cool thing about Entei is that if he barks, a volcano erupts, and I live in Hawaii, so that's not good.
Hey, if you really hate Hawaiians, I mean that's the way to go.
Oh no, I do not. I do not hate the people here. They are absolutely lovely. Some of them can kind of be dicks though, because I'm like at Taco Bell, and I'm like, okay, I'm at Taco Bell. I want to get my shit and leave. And like this person opened up the door for me, and then she kind of looked at me. She's like, "You're welcome." I'm like, God damn. What did I do? I'm kind of just in my zone. I'm at Taco Bell. What do you expect? What do you expect from people at Taco Bell? Respect? Like, oh, what am I supposed to do? Get on my knees and say, "Oh my God, thank you, my savior." Like you're at Taco Bell. You're not gonna get anything better than this.
But I don't like Taco Bell. Like
I
their
absolutely
food's
love Taco Bell.
like it's below average to me, so I won't complain about the taste and stuff. But I don't like Taco Bell. They always, always ruin my order. And like, let's say I don't like most of their food, right? The only thing they really had that was good is the hot Cheeto Frito burritos. Do you remember those ones? That's not what they were called, but where they had the Fritos, but with flaming hot on them.
I think I
Do,
do.
yeah, it was like years ago, like 5 years ago, something like that. But anyways, that was really good, right? And so I don't mind a lot of the food itself, but then when you ask for a burrito, right, like one of those chicken, rice, whatever, you'll be like, okay, no cheese, and they're like, all right, because I don't like to eat cheese, and I'd be like, and no sour cream. I hate sour cream. They would be like, okay, right? And the thing is like it's not like they just messed up my order, right? It's not like I bite in and oh they have sour cream in here, yeah, I could just go back. It's more like I take a bite and it's fine, right? Because they slather half of it with sour cream. So I could be eating half the burrito, then I'll taste the sour cream. I'm like, are you serious? I was having such a good time. But I will admit they got the best drink in the world, Baja Blast.
A Baja Blast.
Yeah, it's on my table right here on my talk show table. Literally the best drink in the whole world. I can't get enough. I just hate that they come out yearly. You know?
Mine's like all the time.
Really? I mean, at Taco Bell it's always all the time, but I mean can wise and stuff, like at stores.
We don't get Baja Blast cans here. We don't get anything here. Like,
Oh yeah, that actually leads to some more questions then. All right. So, what differences would you tell me that Hawaii has that me, a mainland American, wouldn't know about?
it's honestly really hard because I'm not really from the mainland. I haven't really spent much time there. I've been here most of my life. It's kind of a hard thing to do when you have like nothing to compare it to.
Hmm.
I did notice that I don't know, people in America are much less talkative or much less nice than they are in Hawaii. Like
yeah.
like in Hawaii, people are absolutely nice here. Like I don't know. I just don't know how to explain it, but like your car could break down in the middle of nowhere, and then like there's gonna be a person there to help you.
Ah, yeah, I can probably agree to that. But then also, it's kind of like they we're mean and nice. Like we're Americans are known around the world as that guy. Like we're the talkative one, the loud one, the one that isn't scared to bring up a conversation to a stranger. Like the difference between humor of like the UK and USA is like, let's say there's two guys at a party, right? One guy's playing guitar and one's going down the stairs. If the British guy is the guy with the guitar, right? And the American is the one who grabs the guitar and smashes it against the wall because he hates the song. So the humor is like the British usually go for like more of the self-deprecation, like, oh poor me, that kind of stuff. Or they love it when everything's just messed up like that, like oh that's pretty funny because it's messed up. But then the Americans are more like, ha, it's funny because he smashed the guitar against the wall. That's not what you do. You don't do that to guitar, silly head.
Yeah.
So but they're really not talkative, especially Japan. They really don't like confrontation in any way. They don't want you to say hi to them. They don't want you to talk to them. But American, oh boy, apparently to them, we're the fat talkative people that really like freedom, guns, and stuff. Even though that's kind of true, it's not fully.
I don't think the rest of the world is ready to hear this, but like a lot of y'all getting fat too. It's not just America.
You're right. You are right. Like I forgot where I read that somewhere, right? Where someone like it pointed out that people are like, "Oh, Americans are getting fat, right? Because they eat those big meals." But then someone's like, "Bro, have you seen the stuff recently? everyone around the world's literally catching up, and oh boy, you know, like Japan is kind of lucky. They're real lucky. They have better restaurants that are cheaper than McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Like they have ramen that's probably like a few bucks, and right next to McDonald's too, like right next to it, and it makes me jealous. I probably. Chicken said, "How dare you be correct and hurt our feelings from the truth?" Oh, you read it. I seen that. See, he's not smiling at you, Chicken. He's showing the double chin.
Okay, that's just how I do the smile. That's how I do my smiles.
He's showing a double
I
chin.
I go like this whenever I type. It shows more emotion than just.
Oh my god, he's saying he has 2 open mouths. He can eat a
Yeah,
lot.
'cause- okay. I mean,
You use a normal smile, you'll like stop.
Hawaiian people can eat a lot. That's a thing.
Got a triple chin. But yeah. Oh yeah, so alright, let me get that about you then. What's some truths that you believe are true that no one else would probably believe, even though they're true? You know what I'm saying? Like that fat one where everyone else is getting fat around the world. You know, stuff that will ruffle feathers. You got anything to say?
Politics are stupid, as
Yeah.
I have been on both sides of it, and honestly, I've just stopped caring.
Yeah. It's pretty sad. But does our president counts as yours too, right?
Yeah.
Since you're America?
We don't
Okay,
have,
good.
yeah, we don't have our separate president.
Okay.
We're another state in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
U.S.
basically. Yeah, I'll just ask you just in case.
We're,
You know,
we're the 50th state.
because some places are a little weird. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they have their own their
Yeah.
colonies, or not colonies, territories rather than actual states.
Yeah, yeah. And so, oh shit, like I really don't care about politics like at all, right?
I mean, yeah.
Because it's more like everyone's incompetent in their own way, and it's just instead of it's messed up and stupid. I know I shouldn't be bringing. I'm not even gonna talk about presidents because I'm talking about all of them in general. The second they split the parties is where it all went downhill. You know, a president.
George Washington was the best president.
Like basically, yeah, you know, like after he even said it too, you know, he's like, he said, "Don't split it," you know, do not. Split.
I have a very intricate research on George Washington.
He was like, "Don't split it, don't do it," you know, and they did it, and now we have Republicans, Democrats, and who knows what else. And the problem there is, instead of a president caring for America, we have a president taking sides, you know, and that's the worst thing. Like, you don't really want someone being your leader and saying, "Oh yeah, screw your side, it's about this side," you know? It should be for everyone. Someone to be like, hey, everyone to be like, yeah! But no. They like to play footsies with each other, red and blue, elephant, donkey, you know? But I don't care about politics. It's just irritating, you know? You're like, I don't believe that at all. So, you like anime?
Dude, okay, so the thing about anime when it comes to me is haven't watched like any, but I used to be absolutely addicted to it like 4 years ago. Before ever it got really big, before anime got really big. I used to be super into it, and when Netflix didn't have any anime on it, I watched all of the anime on Netflix. All of them. I watched all the way through Fairy Tail, I watched all the way through Soul Eater. I absolutely love Soul Eater. That's one of my favorites. I recommend it every single time.
Excalibur, Excalibur. I don't remember the rest of the song. Something about California.
Love it when he just slaps you on the head and says "fool," like
Fool.
Yeah, and then what was it? Yeah, I'm not super into anime anymore because I honestly just can't sit down for that long and kind of just sit there and watch it. Like the last anime I've watched was Hanako. That was like a year ago.
Yeah, I I feel you on a kind of almost spiritual level, because I didn't start till like 6 years ago, maybe, when I was in high school, and then it was like late high school though, like 10th grade maybe. Was it 10th grade? Hold on, ninth grade there, 10th grade there, 11th grade, like early 11th grade. I started watching anime, right? And I think the first one was Elfen Lied, and yeah, just Shimonita. I'm really into ecchi and harem, so it was like a lot of that stuff. But I never got to watch Soul Eater because I had it on my list, but I don't really want to watch long, drawn out series. Like One Piece, for example. I don't want to go through that. But I have gone through a couple of them, like the original Dragon Ball, and then what else have I went through? Katekyo Hit Me Reborn. Um, I can't remember any others I watched that went into the hundreds. But
I
yeah,
think
I
Soul
watched
Eater goes into the hundreds.
exactly. And so I wanted to watch it, but I just never really wanted to. But I did because Excalibur. I love the face people make when they see him too. Like they make that like what I'm saying.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's it's so I had it saved. I don't know if I'll watch it. Maybe one day. But I really slowed down though. Like back then when I first started watching, I was like, I can't get enough of this because of school. I didn't stream. I only played games. So I didn't really have friends either. So I could just really watch anime, left and right. And I knew about the timing. Like every anime is like 4 hours long if you binge through it. So I watched a lot of anime, hundreds of anime at this point, or within that first year. Yeah, and then yeah, but now it just I can watch some. I usually wait till it's all out, like the whole season, so I could binge it. But I just can't bring myself to watch it like I used to. Like even if I have to wait to have that craving, to where like, yeah, I want to watch some anime. Then I'll watch it. But if I don't, then it's kind of hard to do it.
I totally know what you mean.
Yeah,
I
I,
just
I
like
don't know. I don't know why though. I mean, maybe because I have a lot of other things kind of going on, but it doesn't mean I can't watch anime. I mean, it's like 4 hours, like I said. But I do got a cool technique that I use for work, right? Like, do you work yet?
I don't.
Ah, so this is probably the same thing you use, right? But when I'm working, it's like it's boring when you work, obviously, and a lot of places don't allow you to use earphones. Or if you do get to use earphones, if you have a certain amount of music, you eventually get sick of it. You don't want to hear it no more, right? Because you hear the same thing over and over. So I was like, boy, oh boy, I like watching anime, but I don't know what to do. But here's the thing. People are posting a lot of anime now on YouTube, the English dub.
Mhm.
And so I'll be like, I think I found out because I used to use YouTube to MP3 player. You know what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, okay. And I was like, oh, wait a second, just one day. I was like, nah, it can't be. And so I literally downloaded a whole season off of YouTube. Like I downloaded the audio onto the MP3 part of my phone, right? So now every day I'm working, I can literally listen to the anime in English, because it's English stuff, and I watched it, so I know exactly what's going on. So it's like I'm watching the anime itself when I'm listening to it at work, and I'll be laughing to myself, and everyone's questioning my sanity.
That's a goddamn. That's pretty smart. I never thought of doing that.
And just recently, I just found the Devil May Cry anime. It's free on YouTube too. I was gonna do a watch along. So yeah, if you ever want to try it, that's one of the animes that are still available. But yeah, just make sure it's English dub and make sure it's like under 2 hours. It has to be. Like if it's episode by episode, like 20 minutes each, then it's perfect because you'll get 12 of them. But don't get the 4 hours because it won't work. But yeah, or movies. Like the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, it was free for a while on YouTube. Someone posted it. It was under 2 hours, like by a few minutes. It was perfect. Same with Deadpool 2. So I have who knows how many animes I have, but it's nice to mix them around, but I listen to them all to the point where I just haven't watched them in a while. But yeah, cool trick. Oh hey Rebel.
I haven't really been into anime recently, but I really like this. I can't really tell. It has an anime, but it's mostly just like anime characters. I don't know if you ever heard of it. It's called Toho.
The company?
Touhou.
The company or the game?
The game.
Oh yeah, the one with the girls, like that maid girl or something.
Yes, I'm absolutely in love with them.
Rebel, this is Magma. Yesterday I
Hi.
was supposed to have the talk show, but I got sick. Blah blah blah. Yeah, looks like you're about to ascend. Oh yeah, chicken, you got your question? Go on and ask it. But yeah, I remember it just I forgot when. I heard about Toho somehow, right? And then I didn't know what it was about at all. And someone played it. And I was like, is it a scary game? I wanted to know if it was a horror game at like 2 in the morning, you know, because it kind of looks like it with the drawing. But it's just, you know, early 2000 drawings. So you can imagine how those look a little spooky. So I was like, oh
Yeah.
shoot, this is probably a horror game, you know? And then I was like, oh boy, am I ready for this? All right, let's go. So I watched it, and I couldn't comprehend what was going on because I expected a horror game. No, I just see a dot, and it's just see a bunch of other dots flinging around the screen. I'm just like, whoa.
That's Toho.
What happened? Where's the horror? And little did I know that isn't also another part of horror. The fact that you got to get through that, you know. But if I tried, I probably could get through that type of stuff, you know, because I played like Souls games.
I love Souls games, but I can't play them. I'm really terrible at them.
Which ones have you played so far?
Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3.
Perfect. Dark Souls 3 is what I started off with. It was like the first time I got into the series. I think I was still in my last year of high school. Me and my friend, you know, my past best friend, we didn't know what game to play. We heard of Dark Souls 3 coming out. I was like, yeah, let's play that. So we got it, and when it just came out, we got it. And well, it's easy, not really at the same time. In Gundyr, you know, that first fight, and that really whipped me into shape within the first couple hours. And I was like, who does the first boss right there? You know, this hard. And after that, you know, like over 100 hours to beat it. But then after that, I could beat it in like 5. And then
What was that?
Bloodborne. Oh, go on.
What was Chicken's question?
I don't know. What's your question, chicken? Hurry
You
up.
can just go on
chicken
about
butt.
Bloodborne because I'm not really, or I'm kind of, I really want to learn more about Bloodborne.
Yeah. Bloodborne is it's not the newest one I played because Elden Ring, but it was the last Souls game I played before Elden Ring, and I beat it. You know, it was hard because it's all about parrying and speed. That's all it is, you know. Learn Bloodborne. Shut up, chicken. Who asked you anything, punk? Yeah, tell him, Magma. Tell him. Who asked you?
I didn't ask.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. He's crying. Freaky rebel. You suck. But here, I got the Mountain Dew right here. Cause there's a redeem thing on here when you hit affiliate. And I have a thing called, you know, I go against the trend usually, right? Like if you see most women as VTubers or anyone, they just say hydrate. You know that one feature, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone does. They're like hydrate, and then she drinks water, and you're just like, okay. So instead of calling mine hydrate, I call mine be water myself because it's just another way of saying it. It was stupid. If it's not just
I
water.
thought that one just meant piss yourself. I'm like, oh, that's a pretty good tier.
I would have loved to put that. I probably had stupid ideas, but they don't allow it. You know, like they'll say you can't use that word. Feels good. Drinking
So
that.
yes, I have affiliate. I got it last year.
Oh, what? Wait, really? Wait, do you have a
Yeah.
Twitch?
Yeah.
Alright, hold on.
It's literally just called Magma Bacon.
Oh yeah, I'm done. I I literally just asked that, and you commented. Excuse me. Alright, hold on. Let me check you out real quick. Let me check out Magma Bacon. Oh shoot. Excuse me. Magma Bacon. You are playing Apex and Serial Tier List.
What are you playing? Okay.
Oh, you're talking on here now. I said, oh, what are you playing?
Actually, wait.
Alright, so nice on you for getting that high of a following count.
I only have that high of a following count because I have a Instagram page that has like 18.5 thousand followers.
Nice. Mine has 0.
Oh.
Excuse me. But I don't have anything posted on there either, though, so. Of course not. But that's how do you have so much?
I own an Instagram meme account. I know it's very disappointing.
Meme, like, okay. We got a meme board here.
Yeah.
That's awesome, though. That's a high amount of followers, whatever they have on. What was it again? So, Instagram. Yeah. Do you know the way? So, have you ever played Among Us?
I mean, you can kind of see my shirt. I mean, my jacket.
Ooh, so you're not sus though, so that's a little suspicious.
No, my hoodie speaks for itself. I'm not.
Ooh. I that was the first game I played on my debut, and it's not that it was bad. It was a very fun game, and I had a friend with me. Luckily, you know. But yeah, I even have on my server. I have a Among Us version of me, and I have a guy saying Among Us too. It's pretty stupid, but it's
Really?
funny. Yeah, that's serious. Here, I'll send you something. Watch.
Oh, Among Us.
Among Us.
Wait, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta.
So, Rebel and Chicken, are you guys gonna ask your questions so I could ask them? Go on, Rebel. Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm back. Hi.
Hello, and welcome to Game Theory. What do you think of Game Theory, Matt
I like
Pat?
food theory more.
I understand. What's your favorite food theory videos?
I did I really like this one where it has the grocery psychology of grocery stores because
Yeah.
I basically copied that whole entire video for an English essay that I had to do.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. I watched that and I learned about the whole yeah, get out of there as fast as you can. Everything's trying to make you stay and get more stuff.
I honestly love that because I honestly love psychology. It's one of my favorite things to do.
Funny enough you say that. Rebel asked, I like to ask the inspiration and philosophical background of this VTuber model.
On mine?
Yeah.
Uh Well, I honestly, the angel is a very, very deep thing to me. As on since I have such a large audience on my Instagram page, and this might get a little deep for a bit, but are you okay with the mention?
Yeah, but say whatever you want to say.
Are you okay with the mention of like suicide and stuff?
Yeah, no, I
Okay,
don't mind it.
so basically, since I have such a large audience, I have a lot of people messaging me. So I basically put out there. Um, this was back when I was pretty young, maybe like two years ago. I started this thing where it was like kind of a suicide prevention thing on my page. As said, I had like a lot of large following people, or people really liked following me, and I had a really big community. Um, to me, and like I was really close with all of my followers, so they would come to me and I would help them out if they were feeling suicidal, and I would stay up like late nights with other people. I don't even know them, but I know they're a part of my community, and I really wanted to help them. So I would stay up late nights, trying to like talk them out of suicide, or just kind of just be there with them, so they don't just feel alone. And they would say to me that they considered me their angel, as I basically came out of nowhere and started talking to them and kind of just save their life and stuff. And it's honestly the angel aspect of my character really means a lot to me, as I've helped a lot of people. I think it's around 5 now that I've helped, and then this one person, I did it for 6 months straight. Every single night I would help them out with everything, and now they're still here today, and I'm pretty happy about that. Yeah,
That's
that's the story of
awesome.
the angel thing.
That's awesome. I I kind of can relate. Not I know I never really stopped someone from suicide, but I have talked to people that were like in less dire ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I was a voluntary suicide hotline because I wanted people to know that I'm not just, a meme page, rather than I'm a real person, and I'm here for you and whenever there's no one there, as I'm chronically on Instagram all the time. Uh
Good for you with the angel wings and stuff. I'm
Thank you.
I'm proud. I'm probably the equivalent of a fallen angel, not a demon. I didn't start out cruel. I used to be very nice. I used to be your typical nice guy, not that nice guy. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I was
because
a
nice
nice.
guys always finish last, don't you? Is that your favorite saying?
No, no. I was a nice kid, I guess you could say. You know the type, Spider-Man. If you know Spider-Man, that was me. The whole I'm a white knight. I want to save people. I want to help people. You get it. I'm a good
Yeah.
person. But then, customer service. Oh boy, that got me. That and my deep hatred for humanity. That festered inside until I really didn't like humanity. And the customer service really egged that part on. So yeah, I went from nice to not very nice. Though, no matter how mean I act and stuff, I still have that part of me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I could joke about a lot of dark things. I really don't care, right? But if someone actually asked for help, I probably would still do it, unless I hate them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of understand that. I used to be really cold and kind of usually hate everyone, but I don't know, something changed inside me and I kind of just switched. I don't know.
Yeah, so for us, it was opposite. I turned Brian, which is a good inspiration, for my character. I was like, everyone sees the world through an optimistic lens. So how about through a pessimistic lens? Like
I
a lot of people love to bring up the positives of humanity, but no one likes to bring up the negatives. Like if Dr. Manhattan.
don't think so.
Do you know The Watchmen, that movie or comic?
I sadly do not.
Okay, it's okay. It's an old thing. Anyways, if I had the power to literally destroy everyone, right, easily, and if I told them you guys got like a week, unless you could prove, prove why I shouldn't, right? I really think it's the main thing everyone would basically tell me. They'll be like, "There's so much good humanity does, and blah blah blah." But then they would never ever admit how wrong a lot of humanity does too. They got a lot of bad things. And I understand not everyone wants to bring up the worst parts of humanity, but to be ignorant of it and say that we're the best, it's yeah.
To completely get rid of everything, all the wrongdoings of society. But all of that has come to, I think honestly, all of the wrong things have been worth it because now we have anime titties, and honestly, that's the best thing that's come out of all of this. So like,
Ecchi and harem.
so like, if I am on my knees right now begging for you to not kill Earth right now, I would say, sir, if you kill all of us, no more anime titties. That's it.
And see, if I was just me, that would probably be like, you have a point. You're right. You would literally give me a good point right there. But that's the thing is, if I was Dr. Manhattan, then everyone's screwed, right?
Yeah, but there's anime titties in this world.
Right?
What's better than that?
So Dr. Manhattan, his powers are he's basically God, right? But it's more like in his world, it's imagine a world of superheroes, but they don't have superpowers, right?
Yeah.
And they're terrible people, basically. They're not good people. They're what real superheroes would be like in real life. But he's the real superhuman in there. It was like an accident, which he could just manipulate matter in any way he wants, right? Any way. He even, do you know DC?
Yeah.
So, do you know the whole New 52 event that happened?
The what?
The New 52 event?
No, I'm unsure.
Do you know what's recently been happening in DC? That's just so I know.
I haven't really been keeping up with it.
All right, so this is Blue Guy, right? And that's him. He's the naked blue guy. So literally, you can't beat him because he clearly messed with you, and then he clearly messed with everything, right? He's God. He just doesn't have the knowledge of God. You get what I'm saying? So he's nigh omnipotent in that aspect. So he's emotionless too, because when he can see all of time at the same time, so nothing surprises him anymore. So that's why I asked that question. Like, if I was Dr. Manhattan and I was, I asked the world, the couple things they would tell me is there's so much good humanity does, and I'd be like, well, you're missing the point because there's a lot of humanity does that's bad too. And if they were like, I'll offer myself to you, and you're like, bruh, why would I need you when I can literally do anything I want? Like there's literally nothing you can offer that, unless you could give a really, really, really good point. You know what I'm saying?
I'll see. Let me see if I can try to think of something.
Okay, so remember, I'm gonna give you the details about him though, okay? Because he's a normal human, right? He has the knowledge and stuff, but now he can mess with the string, like the fundamental strings of the fabric of reality. Like he could literally do anything he wants, create anything, move atoms to do anything. That's kind of he's just God. Like he's God, the power of God, but he doesn't have the mental, like he just has the brain of a human still, you know what I'm saying? Not the capacity, but what he knows so far.
No titties. If he destroys the universe, that's it.
He'll probably just be like, is that all?
Fuck.
Yeah,
I mean, shit, if I was there, I'm like, damn, I can't see titties anymore? Fuck. Okay.
Right? Any normal person would be like that. But it's Dr. Manhattan. I think
if he has a human brain, that means no. If I destroy world equal no titty, I will not destroy world because equal no titty.
But why spare it when you can make your own and make them better?
Because they're not true.
But they are, because they're exactly the same. They're just not the ones you made.
They're not showing them willingly.
It's crazy because something like that kind of happens in the story, right? Where he doesn't destroy the world, nothing like that, but he's like, why should I save humanity? They're trash. And then they convince him that something about humanity, and I don't know, I forgot what it was. Something I wouldn't fall for either. So, oh, hold on, let me see if there's questions asked. I was talking so long. Oh, but anyways, tell me, what's your favorite superhero while I read this?
Me?
Yeah.
Is it from Marvel or DC?
Your absolute favorite, or if you have two absolute favorites from different universes, you can say those two.
Star-Lord count as a superhero?
Yeah.
Okay, I honestly, I really love Chris Pratt, so I honestly love Star-Lord. Was it? I kind of just love his personality because I can relate to it so much. Where even though there's so much serious situations going on, I could always make a joke about it, no matter what it is. I like to have fun with everything I do. I can relate to Star-Lord so much, and I'm unsure if Plastic Man is same in the comics, where he kind of just like doesn't take anything seriously. It's the same. I love Plastic Man from DC Universe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you know his personality in the comics?
No, but by what I see, but by what I've seen, it seems like he's carefree, just like Star-Lord, kind of, right? But with like the powers of Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, but I think people underestimate his powers on what he can do. Like he has the ability to like literally turn into any shape, go inside someone, and it just explode.
Yeah, I believe that.
Like,
go on.
You find Star-Lord kind of annoying? How?
No, I think he's talking about Plastic Man.
No, they said Plastic Man are faves.
No, I think he's talking about. Wait, who are you talking about, Rebel? Are you talking about plastic trash? Or are you talking about Star Trash?
Whoa! Did you just say plastic trash? How dare you, dude?
My favorites are Spider-Man from Marvel, and it used to be the Flash from DC, but now it's Dr. Manhattan. Because he entered the DC universe recently, and he literally said, "Hey, see this infinite universe or multiverse? I'm gonna literally destroy it all and give you 52 universes, and that's it." And he did it all. Like, he's crazy.
Are you super into like Marvel Universe and comic books and all the movies and stuff?
Kinda. Like, I am more into Spider-Man than anything. But if I like a hero like Flash, I'll know him a little, but nothing too obsessive besides Spider-Man,
Have you ever watched like Infinity War?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I watched like movies like that, of course.
I wanted to say that Thanos isn't wrong.
Well, you're right. I mean, look who you're talking to. The guy who would destroy everything. I agree completely.
But like, honestly, if you think about where Thanos is coming from, basically, he had a society that was starving. His country was in shambles. Everything was terrible until he wiped out half the population. Now everyone's living freely. But that took him, I think it was like 15 to 20 years. But the Avengers, they only waited 5. So they didn't wait for the full effects of Thanos' snap wiping out half the population to take effect. So basically, the snap didn't do anything, as he just waited 5 years. If they waited longer, they could have seen Thanos was right. As Thanos never wanted to do it to conquer the Earth, as you can see, he destroyed the stones immediately after.
Well, at least older Thanos did.
Yeah,
the younger one's kind of a prick.
yeah, the younger one's kind of a prick, but in the Infinity War and then the Endgame, Thanos is kind of just, he's trying to chill.
Yeah.
He did it. He destroyed the stones, and now he's trying to cook, man. Let the man cook in peace.
I guess you could say he got ahead of himself.
Okay.
Oh, but see, here's another thing I could counteract with that, though. Couldn't he have just doubled the resources of the universe?
Well, why would? But he's seen the
effects. But he could have just doubled. He could have said, "Hey, he could have said, how about we just double or triple the resources so no one has to starve, right?" colonize the people that are overpopulating, put on a different planet. Yeah, it's like an infinite amount of ways. But I ain't gonna say his way was pretty bad. It was pretty good. Something I probably would have done.
But I can't disagree with what he was doing though.
Yeah, I agree with, especially these days. These days, we
Yeah,
need
so-
Thanos, basically.
I go outside and sometimes say, you know what, Thanos was right. Like I go to my local Walmart. Like yeah,
Ah, Walmart, of course.
some of these people are not needed.
Like 90%. Thanos, don't make it 50. Make it 99.
Like some people at Walmart, like,
Oh
okay.
boy. What are some of the weirdest things you've seen there? Like, you
Walmart?
know, it's a Walmart. You know? Like, I can't remember on top of my head anything, but what have you seen anything weird from there?
Let me see. I don't really know. I don't really pay attention to when I go to Walmart. I kind of just like, you know, I go in there, buy my cereal, and leave. Like,
There's some weird people there, though, huh? You've probably seen them online.
definitely.
Senator Armstrong, huh?
What's Senator Armstrong?
You know that game Metal Gear Revengeance?
I sadly have never played.
It's awesome. You're just a cyborg ninja going to get in the future, going against other cyborg ninjas, samurais, and stuff. And at the end, you face the president of the United States, I think.
Damn.
And that's that meme that's going around now, where you see a big buff guy with like a white shirt or shirtless, and it's his nanomachine son. He has glasses, and he's beating up the robot guy with white hair, or vice versa.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. It's because he was like, hey, how about instead of letting people follow the law, why don't we make everyone like the strongest survive? Like, you know that Invincible show?
I love Invincible.
Same concept. He's like, why don't we do that with the Viltrumites, what they did? Why don't we do that, but for America? You know, that was his idea. I get what you're saying, Rebel.
Yeah, it got towards the end of this, or towards now. Like I used to be like, oh yeah, you know, I'm just trying to be a VTuber, but now I'm like, kill half the universe, everything
Yeah.
is gonna be okay.
Welcome to the Ztubers, the Ztuberverse, the darker reality version of them.
Dude, I got a fucking Buffalo Wild Wings ad.
No, my God, nah. You read. I think you watched it, Rebel. Wait, did you watch or read it?
I watched all of Invincible. I never read it yet.
Yeah, I watched it too. They say they did it better in the show. Well, besides Amber, that was pretty trash.
I don't really like Amber.
No one likes Amber because they messed her up.
Really?
Yeah, that's just nothing.
She was actually a likable character?
Yeah,
at
yeah,
one
yeah,
point?
yeah. She was a white girl, I think, with orange hair or blonde hair, and she was a nice, basic girlfriend. That was it. But on there, they just had to make her black, right? And then, like, they just did that, right? And then they made her a piece of trash. Like, if she was like, "Hey, I'm mad that you didn't tell me the truth," but if she understood, then okay. But the fact that she knew and says "freaky Mark," that's the difference.
Yeah.
You know, like that
that's-
doesn't happen. That does not happen.
Like that's kind of fucked up. He's kind of saving the universe, and you're yelling
Yeah.
at him that he didn't tell you because he wanted to keep that
Right.
secret.
Exactly. That's everything. That's exactly what everyone's saying. They're like, "What the? That ain't Amber. Amber was like basic. She was basic. Yeah, like a basic girl. That was it, right? Nothing too crazy. Nothing overexcited. You know, you get it. A love interest. But on there, they made her, "Oh, I'm so brave and tough and I'm independent, blah, blah, blah." And then she says, "Mark, you suck." You know, like, bro, you
Yeah.
suck. You suck so much. Freak you, Amber. And not only, like I said, I was like, I can't be the only one who hates this, right? And oh boy, the whole world hated that. And then not only that, you know what rubbed salt in the wound? The end. After the fight with his dad.
I forgot what
Remember?
happened at the end.
You
wanna remind me?
After he beat his dad, or after the dad fight, I think he
Yeah.
goes home. His mom's there, and his friends go over, right? And she's the first one there, and she hugs and kisses him like if they were together again, like if nothing happened. And she's like, "It's okay, you don't need to apologize." Like, what?
Like, you don't need to apologize. But shut the fuck up! I just saved the
Yeah.
universe, dog. Like, I don't even know why he remains with Amber that entire show. Like,
Yeah.
you know what he could do? Like, they were like, you could.
You see, it's just, if it was the normal Amber, the white one, it would make more sense because she doesn't act like that. She'd just be like your typical girlfriend. You know how they are. The whole love interest is like, "Hey, I love you." You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like no, like that Amber from the comics, the white one, she would have just been a girlfriend, right? But on there, that one, she's just they for some reason they made her to have a personality that of sandpaper. Do you get what I'm getting at, or are you lost?
I totally understand you.
Yeah, like everyone hated that version of her. Everyone. Omni-Man goes to a different planet. Doesn't he conquer that? I don't think he conquers it. I think he kind of helps them, and they kind of accept him as king. Oh yeah, you don't know about that because you watch the show. My bad. Well, no, it's not even spoilers really, because I didn't say anything. There's a lot of stuff that goes on. So yeah, don't look it up, Magma, unless you want to be spoiled. You know what I mean?
I love Omni-Man.
He is pretty cool. I like Omni-Man too. But did you see the new death battle with Omni-Man versus Homelander?
Is that in the series?
In the death battle series on YouTube.
No, I have not.
They're like, you know who Homelander is?
I do not.
You know that show, The Boys?
I know about it, but I've never watched it.
They're Superman. They're Crooked Superman's Homelander. So yeah, two crooked supermen. They're like, who would win? But it's obvious who would win because Homelander, even though he's like, super powerful, you can't beat him on his Earth. He came from a tube, it ain't really that special. He's stronger and he can't die by normal human means. But Omni-Man is like on a whole other level. Easily, he could like smack him and he's dead. I bet then Superman could probably smack both of them and they're dead. Like it's not even a comparison. A Homelander. Morning, neighbor. Coca. Wait, what? I also get the freak out my country, Omni-Man. I'm going to feed your. Oh yeah. But yeah. Do you think Homelander can beat? I mean, do you think Omni-Man can beat Superman?
I mean, Omni-Man's basically invincible, right?
No.
Then no, because
Yeah.
Superman's kind of just invincible.
Oh, you don't know the difference?
I do.
I can't go into like measurements exactly, but Omni-Man, like, was it Invincible's weak at that first season? Like he's strong, of course, but he's nothing compared to Viltrumite, right? But then later you're gonna see just how strong they are, right? And he's one of the strong ones, but he's not the strongest. And this is spoiler, all right? Not really, but well, not really if I don't explain it. So he wanted to destroy a planet, right? But he couldn't do it alone, so he got Invincible, I guess, and someone else, and they literally fly through the planet and took all three of them to destroy a planet, right? And you're like, wow, he's like 1/3 planet buster, which is strong, right?
Yeah.
Well, Krillin is stronger than that too, but I mean, and even you go way back, Master Roshi, right? Master Roshi from Dragon Ball blew up the moon with the Kamehameha, so even they could probably beat Homelander technically. But we're not going there. So, anyway, so he's not a planet buster, but he's like 1/3 of a planet buster. You know what I'm saying? Like with some help, he could probably destroy Earth. But then, Superman, Jesus Christ, this guy can literally lift a book called Infinity with infinite pages, infinite weight, and he could. I think the older Superman, he sneezed right in space, and he literally blew away a whole solar system. Yeah, and that
You're
was
saying the man can breathe on Earth, but like not blow anything away?
You mean Superman?
Yeah.
No, like he sneezed in space, right?
Yeah.
And he literally blew away a whole solar system, like obliterated them.
Huh.
Yeah, just by sneezing, and that's early Superman, not even the strongest version of him. Like Superman 1,000,000. Do you know who that one?
No, I don't really know comic books that much.
Well, he's a golden Superman who's just a god at that point. Like he's infinite, almost everything. And yet, as powerful as he is, Dr. Manhattan can still wipe him from existence. So that should give you an example of how powerful that blue guy is, you know?
Dr. Manhattan who will fall to the sound of anime titties, yeah.
you just wish he does, huh? You're like, please, fall for it. The bald blue man with his wang wang hanging out.
No, that's fucking Megamind, dog.
Hello.
I love Megamind.
It's a really good movie. It's a shame it came out the same year Despicable Me came out. You know what I'm saying? Not year, but same period of time. Because it's a really good movie.
Underrated.
What about Composite Superman? Isn't he the strong? I think it's Superman 1,000,000 Rebel, I believe. Well, Dr. Manhattan is still better, but whatever. But yeah, so yeah, Superman easily slaps him. Not he doesn't even need to do, and he can just blink and he dies basically. Omni-Man. And same with Omni-Man and Homelander. Omni-Man can just like blink and Homelander's dead. Okay, now Rebel, Metro Man, you know, the Superman from Megamind. I don't know how
I know
powerful
Metro
he
Man-
is.
No, Metro Man is the most powerful thing in the universe.
I don't know about
Gotta
that
love
though.
man.
Let's say this. I'll tell you this though, okay? Well, he took the full blunt of the sun in the beginning, right? Or did he get out the way?
No, I think he got out of the way.
Ah, dang it. Well, he probably could have took it. They just say that. He probably easily could have took that beam. They say that, right? If he can, he's already stronger than Omni-Man. Easily. So Metro Man's already better than Homelander and Omni-Man. But then, against Superman, I doubt it. Superman's just literally he's on a whole other level. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not even really possible at all unless like you cheat or he does a solar flare thing. I mean, for me, dude, he can kill Superman 1,000,000 Rebel. Then again, Metro Man went through a music phase. He's Music Man now, right? Isn't it right, Magma? Music Man.
The Music Man.
I have eyes that can see through lead. That's that song he sings, remember?
Gotta love Music Man.
Oh man, it's your typical. Oh, I never thought of it like that. It's your typical Lex Luthor meets Superman story, but it's opposite, kind of. Not really opposite, but Lex Luthor becomes the hero. You know what I mean? No, Rebel. Music Man came from Megamind. He's like, so I can keep the M on my chest. But I know what you're talking about. So yeah, Magma. What was it? So what's your favorite food in Hawaii? Hold on. Before you say it. It has spam in it.
there is spam musubis, and that is on top of my list.
Yep.
Also,
I like spam.
okay, I want to ask any questions you may think is true about Hawaii, and I'll tell you if they're true.
Okay.
Like, can you think of anything
Yeah.
that?
Do you guys? Oh, it is my opinion, so it's not what everyone thinks. But do you guys eat a lot of fruit? Like
lot of
instead of
fruit?
fast food, like instead of like a lot of fast food, like over here, do you guys usually just go for fruit since you're an island?
No, there's a lot of fast food here.
So it's more fast food.
There's more fast food. Not a lot of people here eat fruit.
Is everyone there obese?
Obese is kind of a weird word. It's Hawaiians
fat?
are they're not fat. They're just really they're big, you know?
They're
They're
fat.
like 6 foot. A lot of Hawaiians
they're
are
tall.
really tall. They're
Yeah.
really tall and just it's not fat, it's almost muscle. Like
Well,
they
yeah.
are strong. Hawaiians are they're one of the strongest people I've ever met. Like God. Like you do not want to get into a fight with a Hawaiian because they can push you and you're dead. Like that's what's scary.
Boy.
Like there are some Hawaiians who are large, but like some of them are like Maui, you know, from Moana. They're that kind of big.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're getting. Like Kingpin, right?
What do you mean?
You know that bald Spider-Man Daredevil villain, the fat one.
Yeah.
Well, he's not fat, but I mean, they call it. Spider-Man says he's fat, but he's pure muscle. But he's just big because he's pure muscle. I get what you mean. Okay, is it more dominant palm trees there?
Are there palm trees?
Like is it more dominant with palm? Was it the coconut trees? You know, the palm trees.
There's not a lot of coconut trees, even though I have one in my backyard. That's falling into the stereotype, but there when you get more to the there's just like two different sides of Hawaii. There's the lower part of the island that's where all the tourists live, or that's where all the tourists go, and then the upper part of Hawaii, there's still tourist places up there, but the middle part is where I live, and that's where a lot of people who kind of just live here live. And then there's the west side of okay, I should take that back. There's all over the island there's tourist places, but it's more of the lower island is where all the tourists are, and there's a lot of palm trees down there.
Okay. Is there a lot of luau? Is that what you call the dance?
Luau's, if you're a tourist, yes, but if you consider birthday parties and having parties, luau's, because they basically are. They have hula there. They have really good food there. Like Hawaiian parties are basically luau's, and they are absolutely. My other friend, Santinator, he just joined.
Yep.
He's my friend. He's also from Hawaii.
Oh,
So
hello.
he can back me up on things I say.
All right,
That-
shoot. So
that
how
like
much
okay.
is it? Oh, sorry. Is it true that you guys put spam in almost all your foods?
There's a special McDonald's plate where
Oh,
a breakfast thing where it's rice,
spam and
egg, and
yeah.
rice, egg, and spam.
Yep, I knew it. What's that thing called? It's like sushi, but it's not. It's like there's rice, the green leaf, and the spam is on top, I think.
That's spam musubi.
With spam musubi?
Spam musubi.
Spam musubi.
Yeah, that.
Some school
Yeah, I forgot
has
about senior luau's. Basically, when people graduate, they get to have a really large luau, like a little party.
Oh, here's a question. I don't know. You know how everyone thinks like America, like there's things that people or outside of America don't believe are real in America. Like, do you guys have red cups? You know which ones I'm talking about?
So the red solo cups.
Yeah. You guys have them too, right?
Yeah, we have them.
Good, because was it? Wait, no, but I am Sue. Oh, okay. What was it? But yeah, because everyone outside, they don't believe we have red cups. They think that's just like a fake thing in movies.
No, that's a real thing. That
Yeah.
happens at a lot of parties. It's the red solo cups.
Oh, see, Rebel's like, what's a red cup? It's a solo cup. they have American parties outside of the U.S. where they're like, it's American themed, so but the things you see, like in your typical supermarket, there's aisles like the Asian aisle or the Indian aisle, like that type of stuff, like for different foods and stuff.
Mhm.
One of them in other countries, they have the American aisle, and oh my god, here I could probably pull it up. And let me see if I can. Hold on.
There's an American aisle?
Yeah, in other countries, but when you see it, you're gonna laugh. Okay, hold on. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Hold on. I'm just trying to. There's a lot of this stuff, so hold on. Yeah, I think this is it. American Isles and UK Twinkies and right, basically. But I'm on Twitter, so I'm going to just show that part. Where's my online? There we go.
Twinkies are mad expensive.
Okay, let me get that out the way. So you look at that, right? There is literally stuff that we don't even think about. And this is what they think is the American Isle.
They're not wrong.
Right? And so I don't think this is the full aisle that they show, but it's literally just marshmallow fluff and baked cheese. I haven't even seen what that chili pepper looking hot sauce is down there. But there's this one aisle that's kind of similar, but it showed like hot dogs in a can. Like a hot dog in a bun in a can. They're saying that's what we eat every day. That's our food. And I was like, what? Because they don't eat hot dogs outside of America, really. Like the way we grill them. Yeah, like the way we grill them is trash. I mean, stuff. Like, there's a lot of things they don't really do outside of America.
And that's the thing about in Hawaii is that I can't tell if it's like only a Hawaii thing, only an America thing, or only like, or it's like a thing that is done the rest of the world. And it's so weird because it's such like there's so much culture here, I guess.
I think I heard something about that, like something about what did I hear about Hawaiians? I heard it recently too. It was like the reason why they have like spam, which I know, is because I think wasn't it like during World War II around Pearl Harbor or something where they had immigrants or something, but they had something, then they sent a lot of spam basically, and that's why they all kind of accustomed it,
I'm not sure about that. I didn't really like think about the historical things of spam, but
it was something like that. Like I don't know if it was immigration or World War II or something, right? But it was something where it was something where they sent a lot of food, right? But they sent a lot of spam because it's spam, meat that you could cook up and last a while. I gobbled the glizzy, ong. Okay, Santa baby.
Oh, but also, yeah, in Hawaii we use a lot of abbreviations of words like ONG means on God. I don't know if you know what that means.
Yeah, I understand what on God means.
Okay.
Like when you're you're off God. But yeah, it's crazy. The things you see, like the things they think is normal outside of the U.S. is that it's not normal. Like Japan. Do you know what they do on Christmas?
No, I don't.
Oh my god, you're not gonna believe. Okay, what do you do on Christmas? Like even if you don't celebrate, it's like what do you think is common for it? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I celebrate Christmas just like everyone else does here because Hawaii's kind of religious. We kind of just like buy the Christmas tree, put the presents under the tree, wake up Christmas morning, open up presents, have a party that day.
What type of food?
Yeah. What type of food?
Yeah. You guys got like spam turkey?
There is sometimes spam, but I might be different because I have so we have like turkey, steak, ham.
My ears. Someone just followed me. Thank you, Sleepy Sora.
Oh,
Wow, because
yes.
I put Attack on Titan's roar and a loud sound that burst my eardrums. So say that again. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I just shared the link to them. That's why. Hi,
Hello.
Sora.
You know Sora too?
Yes, I shared the link to.
Oh yeah, right. Oh,
Yeah.
thank you for joining.
Uh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's.
Go on.
I don't really know, cause I don't really know. I haven't been to many Christmas parties. There is like, cause either whenever I go to a Christmas party, it's either a Filipino Christmas party or like a Hawaiian one. There's no
You
like
got
staple food for a Christmas party here.
Yeah. So you guys don't really have anything like set standard for what you eat. You just eat. Oh, you guys are making tamales today, type of stuff, right?
But yeah, there's a lot of
Yeah.
good
Like
food
they
here.
just make it. Then that's what it is. One time I had a family over and we decided to get McDonald's fries and chicken McNuggets. So we could all eat.
Sounds like a great party.
A nugget party. What was it? Because in America, when you know what I mean. So over here, they have when you wake up. Because I'm not really that. I'm a religious person, but not like a religious person like that. That I have to do holidays, you know. So they'll have like what was it? Turkey and ham, stuffing, mashed potatoes. Well, my mom makes chili. You know, like a certain chili they could put on the stuff. It's good with stuffing. I like it. But you get what I'm saying, right? Like typical stuff like that. And that's what the yearly thing, kind of like Thanksgiving. And that's what you're supposed to, not supposed to, but that's like the idea of what it should be. Turkey, just turkey basically. Well, early on, when I think 1980s or something like that, uh, Japan finally got their own KFC, you know, like CEO type of guy, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna finally put KFC in Japan. And then one of the questions they asked him was, because remember, Japan didn't know anything about Christmas. They're not really a Christian holiday type of group. So they're like, so what do people eat on Christmas? You know, do you guys eat chicken from KFC? And then that CEO to get more business said yes. So now, so in Japan, during Christmas time, it's all about KFC.
Oh, really?
Dead serious. Like they think that's how Americans do their Christmas. They think we get KFC.
I mean, they're not wrong.
No,
They've got the correct idea, but like.
they get fried chicken. And what else did they get? They get like things that like they thought it was chicken, right? Because that guy lied and said, "Oh yeah, it's KFC, not they didn't say it was turkey." So when they hear about it, you know, when they hear about that we eat turkey and stuff, they're like, "What?" Like it's still a myth over there. They still can't believe it. Like the red cups, for example.
It's so honestly interesting learning about other countries because like I've just
Yeah.
never been out of my state.
Yeah. Same here. Well, given that our states are probably about the same, I don't know honestly. But yeah, I never been on mine either, so I guess I could feel you. Ow, my teeth. All right, here's. Oh, you got me ask this question still. All right, so, are you guys usually like half naked over there? Like you guys don't wear a lot of clothes? It's like really hot type of stuff, you know?
It's normal to not wear a shirt if you're a guy
Yeah.
in Hawaii.
Yeah,
That's really it. I mean, I think it's normal for the rest of the country where girls could just wear really, really short really short shorts,
yeah,
or they just wear really
yeah,
long t-shirts. I don't know if that's normal.
Yeah, that's an American thing.
Okay, well, yeah,
But
that's
not
what
the
happens.
shirtless.
But if you
guys.
go to like downtown Hawaii where all the tourists are, it's okay if you literally only have a shirt, like only have pants on, or only have swim shorts on. Everyone's like that.
Yeah, that's not normal. Well, over here it isn't. Yeah, like
And
the only time you'll see someone shirtless over here is usually when they're like confident in their body, like they work out enough to where they're confident in their body and they're running like jogging around, right? Or if they're working out sometimes, or they're just showing off. Like it's like if you're a prick, kind of, you do it over here.
Oh.
You know, like you're so full of yourself that you need everyone to see you. But
Yeah.
I know it's not the same idea over there though. It's just because everyone here is like, yeah, wear pants, wear a shirt, and girls they wear their short shorts showing their cheeks and they wear those shirts and yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna be right back. I'll add on to.
Oh God. Oh God. Yeah, thanks for coming, Santinator and Sora. Oh hey Shin. Hi my boy. Hi my little boy. Are you okay, Shin? Did you just wake up? Oh my little boy. My cat. See, like my cat's even sitting next to your boy over there on the armrest. What do you want? Huh? Bam, bam, bam.
Okay, I'm back. Hi.
Hi.
So where were we?
I was saying shirtless means you're a prick over here in America.
Oh, if you're not wearing a shirt here, you're kind of just having a good time.
Yeah. Like if you're at a beach, it makes sense, over here too. If you're swimming or something like that. But if you just like have to take off your shirt in public and you're like got a good body, like yeah, good for you. But why would we care? You know what I mean? It's one of those things. Like we're to ourselves, but we also talk to each other. Oh, here's an. Oh, now it's my turn. You ask me questions, and I'll tell you if it's normal over here. You got that?
I don't really have questions for like the rest of the U.S. I'm like,
Like, ask stuff that you think is normal, and I'll tell you if it's normal over here. Like, eating spam casually is not normal over here. Yeah, it's like a poor person type of thing over here if you're eating spam like crazy.
oh,
Or if you like it.
no, I'm trying to think. What is like the staple foods at every single party you go to?
I don't get invited to parties.
Well,
Well,
damn.
but I can't tell you this though. There's always sweets, right? Like, let's say if it's
Sweets?
like if we go to a birthday party, you want a birthday party or just casual party?
Any type of party, really.
All right, so there's usually a sweets. Like if it's a birthday party, there's birthday cake or cupcakes. If it's a kid, it's usually cupcakes because you could give it to all the kids. But if it's like an adult, it's usually cake, probably with a funny picture on it. I don't know. But then there's probably they don't they don't put fruit punch bowls, nothing like that. They put like pop, like 12 packs, so they'll give 2 liters, the plastic cups, like the red cups, or
You called it pop?
soda or pop. It's over here. It's like I said, it just depends on the area. It'll depend on how you say it. Like some people say soda, some people say pop, some people say soda pop, and some call everything Coke. Those are weirdos. We don't associate ourselves with them. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But I'm more of a mix. Like I have to say soda or I'll say pop, depending on the situation. Oh, but yeah. So parties, they'll just have like the packs of pop or whatever, or they have like a 2-liter soda, and then they'll definitely have like, chips for sure. Like you'll have like multiple different types of chips in multiple different bags, and they usually bring home cooked meals. Like where I am, there's a lot more Hispanic influence. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot more like tamales or what do you call it? Enchiladas type of stuff, like Mexican foods, Spanish rice, or someone could be cheap and just buy McDonald's for everyone. That's like my ideal party if I ever got to have one and some people came. I'd probably have like a cake, right? Or something sweet else, like a cake. And I'll have hot Cheetos or chips, multiple types, so everyone can have their own feel of whatever. They usually have like Subway, not from Subways, but like Subway sandwiches, like the long ones.
Hmm.
Like they usually have those, then you cut it. It's like a big like 2 foot, 3 foot long ones. Then you cut them small, so everyone has a piece. And then salsa, yeah, you get it. Just kind of stuff like that for parties, for like birthdays and for like gather ups. It's kind of same concept, but everyone brings homemade food. Did I answer your question, or did I make it so
No,
convoluted and confusing that makes no sense?
no, I'm still processing that.
Yeah, there's a lot of Mexican food. Or depending on if you're in that type of way, or if you're like in the like different areas, it just depends. Like I said, it's kind of a lot of different people. They do everything different over here. It's like a mix. Yeah, yeah. It is basically just a mix, depending on the people. Like if you know multiple like different type of race people, you know, some go, hey, so this is what I like to eat, and it's probably like if I knew a Hawaiian over here and they're real proud of their heritage, they probably bring like spam musubi, right? That's what it's called.
Hmm.
And then just so we could try it out. And then a white couple will probably be like, hey, so we got this food, or we even bought this sandwich from like Walmart, and so here everyone could split it and enjoy it. And did that, and then Mexican families would probably be like, yeah, we brought a lot of spicy food, like enchiladas, um, tostada. Especially, I don't like tostadas, but tostadas, you know what those are?
I do not.
Uh, how do you explain it? Like, taco shells, the hard ones?
Yeah.
Imagine if instead of folded, it was flat, like a tortilla. You know what a tortilla is?
Yeah.
Okay, it was like flat like a tortilla, but it's like the taco shell, so it's hard. And you put the beans and stuff on top, and you eat it like a pizza, basically. And then, yeah, tostadas are good. I hate tostadas. I don't hate them. I'm not a fan of the tostada part itself. I'd rather just eat a hard shell taco. I don't even like soft shell tacos, the typical Mexican way of eating them. I don't like that, even though I can eat them. More questions, sir? Or you want me to keep going?
I am
Endlessly.
trying to think. I'm just like,
Drinks, parties, malls.
oh, how expensive is a chicken sandwich from Popeyes there?
The one that everyone's going crazy over.
Yes.
I could actually look it up. I think it's like $5 or $6. But if I look it up, let me see.
Yeah, because everything is much, much more expensive in Hawaii. Like, everything is absolutely terribly expensive.
All right, it's $4.
What?
$3.99. If you order the sandwich as a
my-
combo meal, it's $8. Wait,
Dude, it's $6.99 here.
That's what I thought it was. Yeah, that's crazy. So yeah, then let's talk prices then too. That's a good question.
There is insane prices here. Like, it is terrible. Like, I can't even go outside with like $20.
Oh my god. Oh, that's awesome, Santinator. Hispanic. I don't know what I am. I don't know if I'm white, Hispanic. All I know is I'm Alizé. You know what I mean? I don't know what my percentages are really. I'm just a human, like the rest of these scum. You know? Oh, but yeah, prices. Any other questions?
I generally don't have any. I'm kind of just like, huh.
So you said
So
you can't go. Oh, McDonald's then. What's your okay? What's your large drink price?
oh, at what?
Like a large Coke, for example. How much would that be at McDonald's?
Oh, it's $1 everywhere
Oh, okay,
because
okay,
it's the $1 McDonald's drink. But at
okay.
like Burger King, it would be like
Oh,
$4.
that's around the same price actually.
Yeah, there's a system to find every value of the country's wealth by the price of a McDonald's sandwich. A Big Mac here is $6 or like almost $7.
Yeah, I would say that's probably about right. But now there's you know how they have cool deals recently, or sometimes, like now at McDonald's it's the 2 for $6, where you can get one of three burgers, like a Big Mac, a quarter pounder, or I forgot what the other one was, the fish sandwich. We get two of them for $6.
Huh.
Not like counting you out, but something to try and figure out how expensive that country is. Yeah, I know. That's what I was trying to talk about earlier, but I forgot. Something about like Vietnam, Magma.
I know where that place is. Yeah.
So, our money there is so much more. Like, they sell stuff that's like 6 cents on the roads, right? And it's like filling
Yeah.
mills. It's like $1, not
What?
our dollar, their dollar, which is like 50 cents to us. Like it's crazy. Like you'd be like, nah, because they think like, that's crazy. Here, I have like what's how much? Do you guys eat sushi a lot over in Hawaii?
Yes.
It's not common here, but there are restaurants. Like you said, there's everything here. There are restaurants that sell sushi, but they're like $8 for like a couple pieces.
The sushi's actually pretty cheap here because you can catch the fish here.
Why are you breaking my heart?
Why, you like sushi or something?
Yeah, it's really good, but I can't always get it because it's like $8 to get like 3-4 pieces. It hurts because it's so good. No, unless you go to like King Supers to get the trashy version, that's not really that good. Especially when you eat like normal ones. What was it? So, shoot, I had a question that would evaluate the whole entirety of your existence, Magma.
Okay. That's good.
What's the most common system to be played on over there? Like, is everyone in Hawaii at an Xbox, PlayStation, or PC type of guy, or Nintendo type of guy? Like, what's the most common person?
I would say it's kind of a mix.
Oh, jeez.
Because, yeah, I know a lot of people who play on Switch. And no, I don't know if I know a lot of people who play on Xbox. That's probably because I only talk to my friend group that plays on PS4.
Ah.
I do know a lot of PC people, but there's no really dominant platform here.
Yeah, over here, it's not obvious either, because it's not like everyone comes out and says, I'm an Xbox guy, or something like that. Especially since you can easily just, if someone just try to rob you. Oh wait, do you guys have the same, you should because you're, another state, but you guys get to carry guns in your own homes too? Easily?
It's really hard to register them.
What?
It's really, we can't carry them around. We can have them in our own home, but it can't be big.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we
That's
can't have assault rifles in our house.
Yeah, that's a big difference. Well, Southern America, the more hey y'all, how you doing today at Texas Road? And hey, you know that accent.
Yeah.
Those guys
I mean,
have guns
I speak like
galore.
it sometimes.
Hey y'all, welcome to Chili's. How may I help y'all? I can't do it well either. And then in California, they have what do they call those? The Beverly Girls, Uptown Girls, or something? Or they're like, oh my god,
That's a real thing.
Yeah, it's an
I thought that was just a
accent.
movie.
Oh no, it's real. Girls usually say it. They say like a lot, like before senses. You're right, Senator. It is slightly different with each state. Like like if was it like the southern part is usually guns, guns, guns. Like, there's a lot of people with a lot of guns, you know? I'm not just trying to stereotype. It's just like they have a lot of guns because they got a lot of farmland, you know? So they could shoot a lot and they could hunt a lot. But when it's like northern, like, I don't know, like New York, it's kind of harder because everybody, you don't want everyone to have a gun, but there's a lot of people, you know what I mean? But like, I don't know, what's another place like Colorado or something? I think they, what's that law called again? The Make My Day law, where
Stand your ground.
yeah, kind of. It's like it's called the Make My Day law, where if someone enters your property uninvited, you can straight up just kill them.
Yeah, that's the stand your ground law.
Yeah, I think over there it's called that, but yeah, it's probably just that, the standard ground. They go inside, kill them, and you can't get arrested for it. You know, unless it's like your own family member in the middle of the night, then you're screwed. You know, but besides that, straight up just kapow, ka-chow. You know, ka-chow them into the next room. Would you ever? Wait, what's your favorite type of gun? If you could think of any.
What?
What's your favorite type of gun? If you could think of any.
Stay or AUG.
I never heard of that before in my life.
It's an Australian weapon. Or I would like to have this Russian gun called a DP-28 because it's the gun from Rainbow Six Siege.
DP-28.
Yeah.
Let me see what that looks like.
It's just a Russian
I
gun.
looked it up.
I think.
Oh, yeah. You mean the one with the circle on top?
Yeah.
The clip? Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah. That's in like the older World War II games. That's like my favorite gun because it looks pretty cool. You just literally pull it on, put it right back on. You know. Mine is So wait, that's your favorite big gun. What about like small guns? You know, like like pistols or something.
I don't know. I don't really thought about that.
You weren't mean, Senator. Right. I'm gonna call you sanitizer now. No, because you're cleaning up my mess. But yeah, for me, it's, do you know Army of Darkness or Evil Dead?
What?
Do you know the movies Army of Darkness or Evil Dead?
I've never heard of that.
They're pretty funny. But they're horror movies, but they're funny, except the first one. And it has a guy called Bruce Campbell, and he's just hilarious. But what was it? Oh, he has a shotgun, right? Because you know, like demons and stuff, and it's a double barrel. You know those ones, not the Olympia, the original.
Yeah, I know.
One. Yeah, the original one, right? And so he has a long barrel, and he cuts it with a chainsaw hand, right? And it becomes like a sawed off, but it has the stock of a, you know, full blown shotgun. And he calls it his boomstick, and I really like that gun, so I want that gun. Just an old fashioned double barrel shotgun with the end cut off with the chainsaw. Yeah. And then pistol wise, I like the Desert Eagle. That's really awesome. But if I couldn't get that, I'd probably stick with the M1911 because those are really cool.
The 1911, all reliable.
Yep. The Ash versus Evil Dead, bro. Do you even remember hearing the name Magma? Yeah, that's the continuation of the movies, Ash vs. Evil Dead. That blue-shirted guy with the chainsaw hand.
Never heard of any of it. I'm not really big into movies. I don't really watch movies or TV or anything.
I understand. Nowadays they kind of suck. they suck a lot. It's kind of sad though. You know, it went from like every movie used to be unique and cool, but now everything's just a rehash or a remake, and they do it poorly. And they change things that didn't need to be changed, you know? Real shame. What else? Oh yeah, so VTubing wise, how far do you see going to the future on this type of stuff? Because for me personally, I feel like I'm gonna do it until I'm just done. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna leave it off on a legacy. And it's kind of cool when you think about it, because you know how you think back, you're like, I wonder what my ancestors did, you know? Well,
Yeah.
now, later on in the future, if they ever look me up in the past, they'll see, hey, so that was my great, 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 great grandpa, you know?
Who's a VTuber?
Yeah, he was a VTuber. And they're like, wow, but he's so nice. And they click on me, and I'm just, I'm just insulting everybody. Wow.
Uh, I'm probably gonna do this until like I don't know, I get burnt out. It's usually how I treat everything. I've always been super into streaming.
Yeah.
That's been my thing that I've been doing for 2 years. So it's just been on and off, but I finally got a chance to start streaming again. So I'm starting to do that more often, and I don't really know when I'm gonna end and stop doing this. I don't know, I kind of just like get burnt out of it, or drama happens and I'm kind of forced out of the community, which is probably might what happen. Um,
Great
but
community, right?
but I'm hoping I can have a pretty big community. That's what I want.
Hmm. Yeah, I kind of feel you. It was my 1 year anniversary in April, and I was burnt out, but not because I did it too much, but because like I'd been doing it pretty good. I was at a steady rate the whole time, right? And I'm pretty good with that. But then when you see everyone else, you know, like I don't compare myself to them, because it'd be stupid if I compare myself to like Crony, you know, what I'm saying, the best girl in the whole world. Oh, but if I compared myself to her, it'd be stupid, you know. Like you don't compare yourself to celebrity, because you know you don't have as much money as them.
Now
It's,
celebrities compare themselves to me because I'm so hot.
I mean, look at you. You're Angel. you're,
Absolutely
you're
hot.
you're the baby.
Let's go.
You just have to say it. Let's go.
I've had the baby phase before where I only listen to him.
I never heard a single song of his in my entire life. I only
You,
know
you
about his.
never
I only know
you never
about his
heard
head.
Jetson make another one?
Nope. I'm not a rap type of guy.
Me neither.
No, the only way I know of him is from the meme where it shows his head and there's the tires, and that's all I know.
It's a
So,
baby car.
yeah, that's all I know. That is all I know about him. And
That's
then,
just he turns a fella into a convertible.
oh my god. Just the meme community is so stupid, you know?
It's
It
so
cracks
funny.
me up.
I mean, I have been in it for like 6 years now, so.
Uh, I I remember when I was younger, I was like early teens. I had a Facebook, right? But
Mhm.
not anymore. That stuff sucks. But back then, when it was like popular, like maybe 2010-ish, around that era, you know, uh, I used to just find funny memes and post them, and people would be like, haha. Like one person would be like, haha. Each picture. There's some pretty funny stuff though I can't remember any of them now.
Like, what type of music are you into?
Hmm, I would say usually whatever I'm into, but nowadays it's mostly like anime OSTs.
Ooh.
Yeah, like for me, it's not about a specific genre. It's just if I like it, I like it. Like remember how I said I don't like rap? Well, I like certain things can make me like certain songs. Like you know, Deadpool,
Yeah,
the movie,
love
how they
Deadpool.
use. Yeah, you know the trailer where they use X gonna give it to you.
Love that song.
Yeah. So I didn't care about it, but once I seen that trailer and I seen how well it went with it, like the X gonna give it to you, what? Then I was like, I had to like, I like the song. You know, it's like that. Like I don't actually care. I don't listen to lyrics when I listen to music at all. I listen to if I just like it, like the way it sounds and everything. You know. So that's how I get into music, like some rap, like California Love. The only reason I know that like that song to a degree is because there's an old Sonic game called Shadow the Hedgehog, which sounded very familiar, and their theme, and that's the only reason why. Like the only reason. Like I don't really care about Tupac. You know, 3-Pack Boy. And then yeah, just stuff like that. But mostly nowadays it's just anime. Because if I like a song, there's a lot of good songs, and I'll just listen to it. You know, like Spy X Family, for exists for a thing. They have a really great ending song.
What was it called? Mixed Nuts or something?
Yeah, I think, or no, I think that's the intro, isn't it?
Oh.
Or is it? See, I don't remember. I literally have the song on my phone because you know, it's YouTube MP3 player. I have hundreds of songs that people pay for, but I get it for free. Remember, it's your right to get stuff the American way.
Like, yeah, if you look at me, you wouldn't expect the music that I'm into.
I'm guessing that's that's an invitation to guess, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Senior model. It would seem like it would want me to say, "Oh, you're probably into like rap." Or like, or I don't know what RB is. I really don't. Like Drake.
No.
That's it. But no, like that's what I would say. Like the pretty boy type of music.
Oh, you
Like,
think I'm pretty? Let's go.
you're the prettiest princess.
Let's go!
Let's go! Make my whole entire convertible. and shoot, what was I saying? Shoot, I just forgot. Oh, come on, pretty boy. What is your song? Is it Elvis? Peanut butter jelly
No,
sandwich.
I am not Johnny Bravo.
Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Is that a mirror in your pants? Cause I can see me in them.
What the That's so good!
Hey, you know Velma from Scooby-Doo?
Yeah.
There's this Cartoon Network video where she's on a date with Johnny Bravo, and he asks her on the date, "You know what's the best thing about girls with glasses? That I can see my reflections in them." That you can see his reflection in the glasses.
Wait, you cut out for a bit?
Oh, I said he's dating Velma on a bit from Cartoon Network, and hold on a second before I agree with you. Was when they're on the date, he's like, "You know what the best part of dating a girl with glasses is? Seeing my reflection." Because it's stupid. That's what I'm saying. Velma is though, like everyone thinks the same way. When you're a kid, Daphne's hot, but when you get older, you realize just how Velma is. You know, like bro, like you know, there's that one that came out like 2015 where they look more modern, and that Velma's pretty hot. And don't even get me started on the movie version of her. But yeah, Velma was really hot.
Insert F-boy face here. Yo.
The Frankfurter boy. Frankenfurter. That's what F boy means. So what's your opinion on Nazis? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Whoa. Okay.
Just kidding. Oh man. Really? I'm kidding. Was it so you know Mia Honda, huh?
Yeah.
By the meme?
Song.
Yeah, like the song with the meme of her doing that, or the original song from the game.
There's a game?
Yeah, that's where she comes from. And the guy who made the animation with the cartoons, like the one you're seeing, the guy animated it all. He used her song.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, and she's in an anime too, I guess. She's pretty. Ooh. I don't know. I guess it's just a thing where, you know how everyone has their preferences. Mine is kind of like 5 or 10. You know, 5 and above is pretty alright. But 5 or 10 is what I like. I like normality to a degree. You know, like Mio Honda, she's nothing too crazy, right? She's hey, that's it. She's just a girl, you know, brown hair, brown eyes, woohoo. Yeah, that's awesome. I like that. Or like 10 out of 10, like freaking Crony. Crony. You know who she is?
I do not. I do not know any other streamers other than me because I'm the best.
You are second place.
Why
Behind
look
me.
at others when I could just look at myself?
I got a mirror in my back, boy. And the only one who's number one is the one who's behind me. Oh, wait a second. That's me.
Only real ones can talk to me. That's why I talk to myself.
Pinball just no, pinball banana sandwich. So what do you guys think of Elvis over there? Nothing.
Hawaii was super big into Elvis when he was still alive. That's all I know.
And now they're not.
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of old people are still into Elvis.
You're like, freak Elvis, man. He didn't pay for my support. He didn't pay for my taxes. Freak Elvis. Die in the toilet. I didn't even know he died on a toilet, though. That's what's crazy.
What? He did?
Yeah, he died on a gold-plated toilet.
I did not know that.
I think he died from drugs.
Oh.
I thought it was a plane crash, but I think that's La Bamba or Richie Valens. So, tell me, Magma. You can't lie.
Okay.
If the angel wings on you have a meaning with the halo, I'm assuming, then what does the wolf ears stand for? That you're an animal? That you're
They
wild?
just looked really cool.
No.
I wanted to copy every single other VTuber.
No, you did it because you're an animal. You eat others
absolutely
alive.
Wild.
You're a crazy person. You're born from the trees of life, and you're like, you know what? I made my own fate. Let's
go with that. Yeah, that's gonna be my new story now.
I'm a wolf boy because not because I like wolves, but because nature chose me as its forbidden predator, its warrior. Oh yeah, do you have a lore for your VTuber?
No, not at all. I base it off how I look.
Ah, so you have angel wings and wolf ears.
No, 7, but
But what's
I just base it off how I look in real life.
Same.
That's really it.
Same here. The long black hair. I have normal brown eyes, I guess you could say. I think this is my skin color. I'm pretty sure, maybe. You know, it's funny because, you know, when I say stuff, people think I'm saying it in the positive way usually, right? And then they find out what I really mean. Like, you know how people these days are like, I don't see race, right? They're like, I don't see race because I find everyone equal. And then when I say something like that, they're like, wow, you're a really good person not seeing. I'm like, no. You're not understanding. I hate everyone equally. I literally do not care what race you are. I hate you just as much as the next. Kids, grandmas. I'll drop kick a toddler. You know.
I don't care what race you are. You all taste the same.
Yeah, I hate you all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate all of humanity equally. So I really don't care what race you are or anything. And then they're like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, what's wrong with you? You busted looking, crooked looking, freaking British teeth looking, freaking Hakuna Matata dancing, bug eating, punk. You're like, yeah. Get him. So tell me, how was your experience so far on here?
On VTubing or this show?
Both.
VTubing, honestly, I thought it was gonna be much easier reaching people and finding people.
Oh, I know.
I thought it was gonna be much easier than having to like post like, or just like I thought I would get a lot of followers instantly, but no.
Yeah.
I thought what was gonna happen, but I've had a lot of fun with it recently. I've met a lot of great people.
Mhm.
People are just honestly really good. On here, I've met a couple of people that I really, really like so far.
Have you met people that you
Um,
really don't like?
no, actually, I haven't met people I dislike yet.
Well, I
I've
can't say the
noticed
same.
that a lot of the community are pedophiles. I've seen a
Mhm.
couple accounts that are pedophiles on here, so that's kind of scary for me. Uh, there's a lot of NSFW accounts.
Yep.
That's what I've noticed.
You know what's funny too, though? Is even in the VTuber community, it's double standards.
Oh,
Like, I'm not going off what you're saying, but like for instance, yeah, I heard a lot about pedophilia, right? I heard a lot about it in the VTuber community. But then when people point it out, they only go for the guy part. You know, the guys who do it. But when it's the girls, they kind of let it slide. Or if a guy goes against it, nah, I see what you're talking about. And they're like, then they start calling them all this stupid stuff. You know, then everyone believes her for some reason. Like it's crazy still. They still do this stuff, even the VTubing community. You know, which used to be a not safe space per se, but a place away from all that crap. But then there's always drama too, you know? Unnecessary drama. But yeah, go on.
if you're talking about on this talk show, I've had a lot of fun on here.
If
This is my first thing as a event as a VTuber that I'm doing, and it's honestly been a really fun one, and I'm hoping all of them are like this. I don't know.
I,
I
I,
just I
I
had a
have
lot
some
of
bad
fun
news.
kind of
I,
just talking.
I have some bad news for you. I'm unique.
Oh yeah, I can tell. I haven't seen any talk shows like this.
Oh, well, I'm not even a talk show channel. I'm a
The
normal
show.
streamer. Yeah, I'm a normal streamer, as you can tell. This is just a new idea I had for a while. Did I tell you about it already with Iron Mouse? Or
Oh, you're Iron Man?
Iron Mouse.
Oh no, I haven't.
Oh, she's another big VTuber or whatever. She kind of thought of it like around the same time I did, but she did it first, obviously, because I didn't think of anything of it. Where she made a talk show, but my problem with like she's like the top VTubers, you know what I'm saying? Like the celebrity top 10 for sure.
Mhm.
And so, and I don't care about her, I'm like, yeah, do whatever you want. But the fact that she made the show, I was like, oh, cool beans. She's like a normal talk show where she only interviews the big guys. Like the guys that are part of the bigger groups. Like indies
Yeah.
don't get that much of a chance unless you're usually a girl, then it kind of sucks because you get a lot of views when you're a girl, like a lot of followers, but then they're all horn dogs usually. Which it does kind of suck for him on that part. And for a guy, it kind of sucks because no one wants you either way. Oh, but what was I saying? But she only interviewed like the celebrity VTubers that just came out. They were like in the million, like hundreds of thousands already, or just people like that. And I'm fine with that. Like do what you want to do. But that gave me the bright idea. Well, if she's only gonna interview like the big guys, why don't I interview the small guys? Why don't I
Yeah.
just? Because she, in no way, she would never even look in my direction, right? Like, yeah, with my count, yeah, of course, but she won't care. If I said, "Hey, can I join your show?" the exact same time a celebrity one would, she would obviously ignore me. You know what I'm saying? Easily throw it into the trash where I belong. Like the starving raccoon I am. But yeah, so when she did that, I was like, what if I did it, but with people who want to, show themselves, that want to expose themselves, or just people who want to talk about it. You know, from the lower end of the spectrum, or anyone, even if like one of the big guys wanted to come on, I'd let them. You know what I'm saying? But I treat, like I said, I treat everyone equally, but not because I'm a nice guy. Like, yeah. So the same way I treated you today is the exact same way I would treat that girl like Crony if she came on. You know what I'm saying? So I'd probably ask her if she's single, and then she'd probably say, "No, I'm gonna block you," and then I'll get banned. But yeah, you know what I mean. I'm just here for the little guys. I want everyone to have a chance. And when people like me, I'm ignored in the VTuber community, right? But not well,
Really?
yeah, and it's usually just because I'm 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 not positive like they want everyone to be. They're like most of the VTuber community is like, hey, you know, you always have to be positive. That's their shtick. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, well, what if I don't want to be positive? You know, I think it's funnier being negative. I think it's even more hilarious when you're mean, you know, but you don't mean it. Like I won't say, like for example, I'll make fun of someone for having no. I'll make fun of Down syndrome, but I won't make fun of someone because they have Down syndrome. You get what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't, do you? Or you just like okay, I'll give you an example. I'll be like, haha, extra chromosome is pretty funny, and people are like, haha, that's a dark joke, and I'll be like, all right. But if there's like a guy who hadn't did anything to me, someone with Down syndrome, and I was making a joke about him, I wouldn't just straight up be like, you're stupid because you have it. Blah, blah, blah. Like I won't talk down to them because they have a disability. You know what I'm saying? But we'll make fun of the disability, like a comedian would. Well, apparently everyone's getting canceled for being a comedian these days.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to be an actor or comedian because I just can't make jokes anymore.
And yeah, oh shoot, what was it? I was gonna say a quote from a supervillain. I think was it Joker? Oh yeah. I used to think my life was a tragedy, but then I realized it was a comedy. My whole life's a joke. But yeah, I hope you didn't mind the negative, funny, dark side of the VTuber side, which is only me.
Nah, it was pretty fun. It's kind of just a different
Yeah,
perspective, not perspective, kind of just a
yeah,
different
vibe. Are you down for that syndrome, boy? You see the dark humor is golden. Yeah, see, I appreciate people being themselves. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of the big guys or a lot of the positives definitely don't want someone like me on their streams because I'm not like them. They don't like things that are opposite. Like I know you're not caught up on DC Comics, but do you know the Batman who laughs?
I kind of do, but I know what it is, but like
Yeah, you know him though, right? You know how he looks
Mhm.
and stuff. He's just the Batman who has Joker's crap in him. A messed up version of him. Yeah. So, let's say the VTubing community is Batman, and I am the leader of the anti VTuber community. You know, the literal mirrored opposite, like in Fairly Odd Parents with the anti fairies. I'm the Batman who laughs of the VTubers, and you know they really don't want Batman who laughs. They only want Batman. But yeah, I guarantee you, if you look at the other ones, you'll see what I mean when I say that they're forced fake positivity. There's a lot of it, like a lot of it, and
I've
I got
noticed that.
and I got sick of it. You know, like be genuine, people. If you want to be kind, but don't fake it just for attention. You know, or don't. I hate it when people take control of the gullible too. Especially like I don't have anything against girl VTubers, you know. Everyone has their own struggles in their own ways. I don't care. But like a lot of them, mostly the girl ones, is what I've seen, you know. But yeah, I can't think of any guys that have done it yet, unless you could, you know, show me one. but they would post the no, I've seen both. I mean, in this term, but like you know how on Twitter there's the candles in a circle, and they'll say I summoned this type of VTuber.
Yeah, I see that a lot.
You're right. I was there when it first started, so I was like, okay, you know, that's a cool idea, cool beans. Then everyone copied it. You see what I mean? Like everyone had to do it.
I mean, I comment under those a lot just because I
Yeah,
want other people to find me.
I got you. See, I get it. I understand. I did the same, right? But it's like, see, I don't have a problem with that itself, right? With the candles and I summoned this. What I have a problem with is that once I seen, like, they're the type that does whatever sticks, they want to also get that exact same thing that sticks. Like a lot of them didn't really work out exactly, right? Only like some that girls would choose, like, oh, monsters or whatever. But the one that stuck the most, can you guess what that is? I'm pretty sure you can guess on the first try.
Wait, can you repeat yourself?
Guess which version of the I summoned this type of VTuber. Guess which one was the most common one that I found, because it's the most easily, like, people easily flock to it.
I summon Catboy YouTubers
No,
or VTubers. Oh,
even more. It's
I
I
don't even know.
summon male VTubers.
Really? That's a thing?
Oh yeah, like they say that, right, a lot. And the thing is, like, in the beginning, it was just a lot of random things, like monster people, you know, certain types of VTubers. And yeah, it made sense. You know, like, yeah, cool, do your own thing. But then the thing is, like I said, some of them didn't stick, like, exactly. But some of them, like the male VTubers, stuck like crazy because it literally attracted all of us that want, you know, followers and stuff, right? If you see a girl, like you just said, if you probably just seen like a girl post, hey, all male VTubers, I want to follow you, you know, comment on this post and blah blah blah. Then I'm guessing you'd probably most like go to comments, post it, PNG yourself, say something probably cutesy, and pow, link, and then you'll want them to follow you, right?
I've seen that a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the male one is the most popular. So now everyone uses it just to get that attention, you know? Everyone. It's like a pandemic of that. Jesus Christ. So I usually just go through because you see a lot of the simpletons, if you know what I mean. It's just, it's sad. It's a tragedy because all these guys just want to grow, and these people are getting these people who are, you know, gullible to a degree and saying, hey, I can give you what you want, but they really don't. They just want all those comments and they really don't do any of them. And if they do, they only want the guys with the big, you know, things. Like the women say, bigger's better.
It's a great personality, though. Not gonna lie.
But yeah, I hate that. I hate when people abuse the gullible like that. That's all. And I want people to
I am the gullible.
yeah.
Let's go.
I want you to think for yourselves, you know? I want you guys to be like, freak you. I'm gonna grow on my own. Freak you. But then, you know, if you do it, okay. You know, do what you want still. I ain't gonna bash you. But I will bash the ones that are doing the thing to get everyone to come to them. Like, I guarantee you, if I said I'm summoning all female VTubers, no one would give a trash about me, right? But if I was a certain gender, you know, and I said a certain couple words like ooh woo, ooh woo, I'm summoning all the.
I should do a summoning all VTubers.
Ooh woo, I'm summoning all the cutesy, beautiful, handsome boys of the world, and then oh, that hurt. That always hurts my ears. Thank you for following that hurt. Centinator. I made it so loud that it hurts me when I hear it. But yeah. But you'll notice that they don't like negativity in the community. They want the false positivity. That's it.
I've noticed that way too much. It's honestly
Yeah.
it's virtue signaling.
Yeah, and if you literally give
and if you give
anyone criticism, they'll they'll try to bash you. But if you're like me and you don't give a crap, then they really see you as a threat, then they block you. Because you're going against what they think is normal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm thinking of making a meme. I don't know if you probably understand it. But yeah, I'm thinking of making a. I have a lot of memes in mind. And on my YouTube channel, I made a lot of stupid memes. Like do you know the Omni-Man meme? The thick one?
Yeah. Yeah.
I did it too. It's so dumb.
Think, Mark.
Think what did I say? I said think chat think, and it was just me with my thick dumpster truck over behind.
Oh, I love the thick Omni-Man. That's my
Yeah,
favorite photo.
that's what it is. That's what I made. I drew it myself, and then the best part is that I picked a background that certain people will understand, and if they see it, they're gonna be like, "Oh my god," you know what I'm saying? Here, let me I could probably pull it. I can't pull it up because it has copyright music, of course, but I can post it in the chat if you guys want to see it.
You ever know the kind of guy who does?
No. It's the Omni-Man meme. And I drew it myself. Hold on, I gotta go all the way back to when I first collabed with Trinity. Because that's around the era when I did it. Here's when I made chicken.
Oh, we're back. Oh no, I dropped my glasses.
No, that's too far back. Alright, hold on, Santinator. I'll post it and see if you like it, alright? There's Trinity. There we go. Here's Santinator. Tell me if you enjoy this beautiful video. Or whoever is watching, if you enjoy this beautiful video. I drew all of it, except the background. And if you notice the background, oh my god. Then you're just as cursed as I am.
Okay, I'm back. Hi.
Hey, I posted that link in the chat if you want to watch that Omni-Man meme. My eyes have been blessed. And if you notice the background, you're just as much as a degenerate as I am, basically, you know? You sussy baka. Oh yeah, Magma.
What's up?
What do you think of my studio? I drew it all by
studio?
hand. Like
Really? All of this?
Yep, I drew everything. I drew them. I made the moon, the background, the table, everything. The chair behind me is actually it's a real chair. Well, it's not. I mean, I drew it as a chair and I put it behind the desk. The cat isn't real. The Mountain Dew with the two anime girls dancing isn't the one I drew. I drew everything else. It's pretty obvious when you see how trashy it is.
That's not even trashy. I couldn't even do this, dog. It is. I thought like you just searched up like table or like chair or some shit and you put it here.
Nope, I made my own crap. Like my chair even has. It's based off the Berserk sword, the Dragon Slayer. It has an A behind me, but I'm in the way. Like, see, it even says the Late Night V Show. And then, did you read what it said on top?
Yeah.
What does it say, Magma? Tell the whole world.
Gotta be with the late night shit show. Woo! With your host, baby.
Alice!
Yeah.
It's pretty. I enjoyed that because, like I said, if I was a positive YouTuber, they would never have said that. Usually, they'd be like, "Welcome to the show," and they'll be like asking polite questions and stuff. Definitely not the one about scratching your butt. Not that type of question.
I was
obviously.
literally thinking about that one.
Yeah. See, if he, that one's kind of obvious. It makes sense. I answered it before because I don't care, but I understand not wanting to answer it, even though I'm not the one who asked it, so I'm not the one in trouble. Ha! But yeah. Did you see the video yet, Magma?
I watched it.
Did you love it?
I'm in love with Omni-Man. And anything it deals.
Did you
With
know?
like Omni-Man?
Uh-huh. Did you understand the background?
I never understood the background.
Okay, good. Don't know what that is. Keep it that way. Keep it that way.
Let me check. Let me relook at it.
I did
No,
it.
I do not know where this is from.
Okay, good. But have you seen his eyes? Yup. Once you notice the eyes, it makes sense. So, Magma, like you said, you had a good time?
I did. I'm honestly really happy with this experience. I am.
Would
What?
would you ever come back
Of course I would.
with multiple people, right? Like, I mean, like
Yes.
if we had multiple people on here, which makes it even worse. Because me alone, I'm terrible. And it makes it even funny because how terrible I am and upfront. But when there's more people, it gets even funnier.
And I can't wait for that. I haven't. Yeah, like I told you, this is my first experience as
Yeah.
a VTuber doing something with someone else.
Well-
And it's kind of interesting.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, though. Everyone said they
Yeah.
had so far, so I'm glad no one hates it yet. Because
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Like I said, I'm not everyone's cup of tea. Someone could easily hate me. It's happened.
Yeah, like I
before.
do. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
Thanks. Thanks. You sound like
You're
my whole
welcome.
life.
Your wife?
My
Your
whole life.
Oh, I would have been surprised. I'm like,
You
have a
think
wife,
anyone
okay.
wants? You think anyone wants an American who's too good looking? I don't think so.
you obviously haven't seen the Joker and Harley Quinn.
They'd rather downgrade and go to Hawaii. Get those PlayStation 2 character models, you know?
Downgrading?
But like Rebel said earlier, he made a point though, because it's true. Hold on, I'm gonna go up and see what he said, because he said a truth. What was it? No. Hold on. Wait. And then the only reason I know rap songs sometimes is because my mom and them would play it when I was a kid in the car, and that's the only way I kind of know them without actually listening to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You still haven't guessed what music I listen to.
Oh. Bow chicka bow bow chicka bow bow chicka bow bow. I was thinking more of that, whatever that's called. It's like Drake music or something. That's how you look like you would. Then I called you pretty boy, and then you're like, oh, I'm pretty. Let's go. Then I said the baby. You get how that. And then everything went off tracks. Everything went off tracks real fast. I told you it would, didn't I? Then I tell you everything goes off tracks. Oh, but I'm guessing oldies.
What type?
There's types.
Like what era?
Like I don't know, 60 and below, like 30s, 50s, like in that era, 80s.
Yeah, it's
The-
80s,
like
but
the- like the
that's my
non-
second genre.
Oh, 90s.
No, it's something you won't expect. It's not anything from that era. It's kind of just
It just been
it's a genre. It's pretty popular.
orchestra,
No, I do like classical though.
a classical, huh? What's it called? Um, the one with that girl who sings.
Wow,
Don't
you
the-
just narrowed it down.
Shoot. K-pop. You know, I got this girl banned because I kidded. I liked her. She's I like Korean accents. So when I heard hers, I was like, you know. And what did I tell her? She's like, I'm listening to some K-pop. And then I jokingly said, man, that's trash. You know I'm kidding. She knows I was kidding. And I think she took me dead serious. And she said I was rude, and then she blocked me. And then she never streamed again. I'm talking about you, Sanana. Get back to it. But yeah, that was like a long time ago, like February. And around that time, I got banned by another girl because I called her urine instead of Celine. Yeah, like I said, I don't really have a popular relationship with these women. I don't get why. K-pop. Oh, so what I'm gonna guess is why can't I remember what it's called? You know where the girl's on stage and she's like, oh.
Idols?
Huh? No, like it's like you know that commercial? It's like, I need a minute and I need cash now. Call 1-800-877 cash.
Opera?
Yeah.
No.
Acapella.
It's literally just look at what I am, and it's the opposite of that.
Heavy metal.
Yep.
Oh, that would have been like a first. That was my first guess, actually, wasn't it? Wasn't that my first
No, it
guess?
wasn't.
You know, in the very, very, very beginning, I was like, it seems like you'd be more into like the dark type of music, like heavy metal type of stuff. I was like, but I'm not gonna assume. So then I went off. They said
I think you might have
everything.
thought that, but never said it to me.
Oh, then yeah, that's why I thought like heavy metal, because the neck thing.
Yeah.
That's what got me.
I'm super into heavy metal.
I think it's trash. I'm kidding. Well, I, mean, I don't really care.
Yeah,
for it, but I got
on my
some-
elite. No.
You're like, I hate you. And you block me and you're like, I'm Sanana 2.0. I'm sorry, Sanana. But not really. But, yeah, the only heavy metal I like, there's this one song. What is it called? Was it Black Heart of... something, Heart of Black Ice, I think. And that's a really good song. Until it gets to the heavy metal part, and it's trash.
Wow.
But then, yeah, the instrumentals though, ooh. I can send it to you too. I put it in the comments. It's a really good heavy metal song. I think that's what it is. But I think, or is it the one where they're like, "And the scars" type of stuff. And then,
That's death metal.
yeah, kind of like it. Yeah, probably. You're like, there's no difference. Metal's metal.
There is a difference between death metal and heavy metal. Heavy metal is actually the least heaviest of the metals.
So it's anorexic metal, underweight metal, feather metal even. Is it so weightless? It's air guitar.
My brain has to reset because of what you're just saying.
I have that effect on people. I just make mental blocks happen. I'm a Cancer. Oh, but and then the only time I'll ever listen to heavy metal is I'm playing Doom.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's
you have
the only way, you know. Like when I'm playing the newer Dooms, oh, not I don't listen to it. It just plays, and I'm like, yep. You know what I mean? Santinator, so zeisty. Uh-oh. Are you being a little sussy now? Huh, Magma?
Okay, sorry. Something happened. Hi.
I know, someone was talking to you. Ooh. Ribbit, ribbit. We've been at this for 3 hours, people. This is normal now. I told you, didn't I? I think it just everything goes off trail, off racks until somehow we're just like at a normal thing. I'm surprised I haven't pulled up a YouTube video yet.
I really like bonk music. If you ever heard of it.
The only thing that came to mind was that Mega Mind meme where what's his name? Titan
Titan.
from Titan, where he's in that locked up cell and you hear the penis music, whatever it's called, or it's like
I mean, that is a part of here, I'll share the music the type of music I listen to. You'll immediately know it because it's from Magma, or like not really from Megamind, it's from one of the Megaminds.
Alright, hold on. I have to do it on my phone because I can't just play it, you know what I'm saying? Give me a second. So, have you been listening in on the music that's playing, Magma?
What do you mean?
Well, I put background music on.
Oh, I muted your stream and I'm only listening through Discord.
Oh, yeah. That's all I wanted to know. But you don't have to worry. It's not like I made this music. It's just good music. Maybe you could post that link again? Because now I'm on my phone. The late night V show.
We have 6 people watching whatever the fuck this is.
Oh shoot, really? No one ever watches me. I'm usually stuck at one viewer.
Well, it's because I'm here, obviously. Everyone loves me.
That is true. It is because you're here. If you weren't, no one would want to come. I'd even leave. Fine, and don't put your bippity boppy boopity music. Baka. But yeah. What was it?
What time is it for you right now? Is it like
9:19.
9? What the?
Hey, it's called the late night V show, isn't it?
I mean, it's 5 p.m. for me, so.
Yeah. Hey, I'm on the darker side of things. You're like, boo, get off the stage.
I've said that to myself about many of your jokes that you have made. I don't think you can call them jokes. They're kind of just like, you know what?
Your life. Worthless.
I wouldn't say worthless because I wouldn't say my life is a joke either, because jokes have meaning.
That's something Dr. Manhattan would say. We're all meaningless. Why should I care? Why should I care about your feeble human problems when I could do anything else? I've walked upon the surface of the sun. I've teleported to Mars. I see what no one else can see. I've seen events happen within the split reaction of an atom that so tiny and so insignificant you couldn't even call it an event. Yeah, I can't start talking like him because then it starts getting all like stuff.
Also, I have a question. Do you save your VODs after stream?
On Twitch, I don't know how to. They delete them after like 2 weeks.
Okay.
On YouTube though, that's where it's different. I post all my videos to YouTube, so every single stream I ever had is on YouTube, with a few exceptions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I did for that exact reason, because they wouldn't save. So I was like, it'll delete after a couple of weeks. Are you serious? And no one will watch my stuff. So I literally would I had a YouTube channel already. I had it since I was like 12 in like 2012, and I made it's cringe. Oh boy, I made a Skyrim video, and you could tell I was 12. You could tell I was barely starting puberty with my voice, and I recorded Skyrim off of like big old crappy Android phones, in the basement. And
Yeah.
you just and I was and I was just like, ha ha ha! Look at this funny glitches happening. This little man's beating this little girl. Here, let me get this torch out. At the end of the video, I get the torch out. Like you couldn't even see it. It's and so
I
I
remember
did it.
recording my old Minecraft gameplay. Before
Oh,
fucking.
yep. And then on the next one, I was like, I had to improve. So I had my brother carry my phone as I showed how to do a glitch in Skyrim. And then after that, I made a couple more videos. And no, I think that was the last time. No, there's like one more after that I recorded, and it was with my dad in the background. I think it was World at War glitch from Call of Duty. But then, uh, I have them in eras actually. Like there's different eras of me, Like there's different types of videos. Like there's that era, Young Owls, and then also my most popular video of all time. You won't believe it.
What's up?
Ugh. Do you know American Werewolf in London?
American what?
An American Werewolf in London, the movie, an old movie.
I do not know that.
It's a really good werewolf movie, right? Like the best werewolf movie of all time. And then there's the sequel, An American Werewolf in Paris, which is trash, right? And I found out this is when GIFs started finally going online, and the internet was kind of new still. So I found a GIF that was poor quality of the werewolf busting in.
240p.
Yeah, like 320, even lower, 180.
I'm watching it right now.
Oh my god. Yeah, and that was it. I just posted it, and I don't know why. I just you post it on your phone, okay, So I did, and that is my most popular video of all time, and people are still commenting on there like, I like werewolves. I'm a werewolf, and I'm like, yeah, like cool beans, guys. Thanks for commenting. Still, no one gives a crap about my VTuber videos, but yeah, go to the werewolf. I see why. And then there's the high school era, I believe, where I made videos like A and Bs, like Spider-Man and Skyrim in them. And then after that, I had an Xbox One, and then I found out you could post videos and make videos on Xbox. So I did, and there's like the GTA videos and all that good stuff. And I think the last video I ever made was Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the last Xbox video I ever made. That's cool. If you know Yu-Gi-Oh!, then that is one of the coolest things to ever exist. Because I pulled my grandpa's cards aren't useless, Kaiba type of thing. But and then after that, I did one last recording because I couldn't record off the Switch. I didn't know how to, so I got my phone, and I showed how to do the Onagai Muscle song from Do You Even Lift the Anime or whatever it's called, and I showed how to do it. And then after that is when I became a VTuber. Like half a year later, I was like, oh, I'm a VTuber, okay, and I posted my first video my first VOD from Twitch, and blah blah blah. Yeah. A lot of talking, I know. But believe me when I say that was the shortest version I have ever gave anyone. Poor Chicken and Rebel then had to go through it all at the. Magma, boy. Magma.
So
Just sup. What do you gotta say about those old videos of mine?
I love the werewolf in Paris.
Did you see the comments on it?
Yes.
Oh,
Skyrim
God.
abuse glitch, secret chest
No!
under white one.
Stop!
Spider-Man 3, the game intro. Oh my god.
I recorded it off my phone. The crappy Android phone. Ugh.
Let's watch your old model.
Well, my very first video, that's Mark 3. I could show you Mark 1 if you want.
Show me.
Let me get it. Here, I'll show you all of them if you guys don't mind. Oh yeah, so if you guys don't know, I have 9 models of myself so far, with other exceptions. You know, but I have 9 models, and I call them Mark, like Iron Man's armors, like Mark 1, Mark 2. I mean, you get it. So here's Mark 1. The first one I ever made, you know, like within a couple hours. Like, yeah, I know it's not good, but that's because I didn't know what I was doing, you know? And like, you can see where I was going with it. Like, the pupils are white, because I didn't know how to take them off. And my face skin doesn't match my neck skin.
Bro, that is scary. Oh my god.
I told, and like, I'm bald underneath my hair.
Oh.
And then, they didn't have a jacket, so I had to get a vest. Oh, sorry. I had to get a vest, and I just drew over it with a mouse. I also didn't have a rune yet on my hand. So yeah, it was just basic. Like, this is what I had, and I was proud of it. I was like, that looks so good. Oh my god, right? So yeah, this is the scariest of them all. Mark 1. And Mark 2, I improved a little. This one, I didn't fix the skin yet. The eyes are still, you know, terrible. I think I made the rotten part better. The hair, I think I fixed the balding a little. Nothing else really changed. Mark 3 is what I started. Like, that first video you see, that's this model. I have the vest still, but my skin color is correct. I'm not bald. But the problem is my eyes. See the white iris still? That's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where'd it go? I don't know. But anyways, so that's Mark 3. Then I made Mark 4, which I believe is when I finally got the real suit. See, I got a real suit, but I drew with the mouse still, so you can tell. I think I don't have a rune on my hand yet. Okay. But yeah, so there's my name, there's my lion symbol. It's not mine, but. And then my eyes are still white, but everything else is perfectly fine, right? Everything looks fine. This is what I started off with. Then this is the one I used for a while, I believe. The next one. Was it? Or was it? I don't remember. Anyways, here's Mark 5. This one had no flaws, really, you know? Everything is perfect. Like, the eyes. See, I don't have the white iris no more. It's just black pupils. And then everything's fine. I have a perfectly nice line on my jacket. Everything's perfectly designed. I have a rune on my hand now. See? Yeah, so everything's nicer. Did you make the Mark II oppressor? Oh yeah, I definitely made the thing that makes everyone love GTA 5. I promise you. I'm the equivalent of that. When everyone sees me, they're like, I hate this game. That's me in a nutshell. Yeah, this is the one I used for a while. Then I actually, do you know, you probably don't know her. She's a very popular model maker. She's Argama Witch.
Oh, I've watched her videos before.
I'm on one of them when she reviewed a model.
Really?
Yeah, she reviewed models, and I'm one of them. And that was that Mark. Was it Mark 4? I showed Mark 5, didn't I? Yeah, I think I showed Mark 5. Hold on. No, Mark 5. I showed her Mark. What mark did I show her? Wow, what? I honestly don't know. When I showed her like mark something, and then I fixed it. Hold on, that's like mark 5. Mark, she's seen mark 7. I don't know. They just go through them still. Alright, so we'll go to mark 5. Alright, mark 5. But yeah, she reviewed my model. She gave me some pointers. Like she said, hey, that white stuff on your sleeves right here, that's a no-no. And she said, besides that, everything was perfectly fine. She said I was unique. I could post the video there too, and the time. But yeah, she said everything was good. Just the sleeves were a little wonky, and maybe add some shadowing to my shirt because it looks too fake. You know, like it's too perfect. So I was like, okay, you know, everything looking good so far, Magma.
Yeah.
Yep. And so Mark 6, let's see what I changed. Mark 6, I added the shading on the like I gave her Mark 5, and Mark 6 is my upgrades. I fixed the sleeves, see there's no more white lighting on the right here part.
Yeah.
And then the shirt has shading on it now. See that?
Oh. And the
Yeah.
shirt down the middle has shading too.
Yeah, exactly, right? So this was the one I used for a bit, I think. And then Mark 7 is what I had for the longest while, I believe. This is the one I've been using for like the whole year, mostly. Like half a year I used this one. I don't know what I really changed, honestly. I probably fixed like the sleeves, probably my emotes, probably my eyes a bit. I don't know. But let's go on to the next one. Mark 8 is what I've been rolling with for like a couple months, I think, or something like that. This one I made my eyes look a little more like mad, but I look more Asian for some reason. Hold on. Do I scare you? My
Yes.
rotten eyes.
I'm scared. Okay.
Whee! But yeah, so that was that. Everything was fine. You know, I liked it. I think this one I made my own symbol. No, that was just an enhanced version of the symbol, I believe. Like drew by me. I don't know. It was something. And then so Zeisty, whatever that means still. Yeah, but that's Mark 8. That's the one I was using for a while. Everything's kind of perfectly fine. I drew it myself. And then see, look, okay, before I change it, look, Magma, this is what I was talking about, right? This was my model, right? This was my model before I seen the Komi-san brother thing. Right? I was like, I like the same as him basically, you know? Just some differences, of course. Like notice the eyes. Not the round part, you know, but the eyes themselves. And how my face is elongated, right? And then I don't know if you can see the mouse, but right here, this part and this part is hanging off. Like they're big pieces of hair, right? Well, I was like, well, if I take that part off too, and like then I made my Mark 9. Where I made myself look a little more. I took off those giant pieces of hair, lengthened my hair down a little, made my eyes a little bigger. The rotten eyes got smaller, but they're more to how they are in the book. They should be a little bigger though. But you see the wrinkles and stuff. The small designs.
Oh, on the eyes?
Yep.
Oh, hell
See,
of a detail.
they're more relaxed now. See, they're not like peering. They're just like, ignore that hair. They're more like, I'm done with you, you know.
Yeah.
Then this is me smiling.
That's you smiling?
Right here, yeah. I'm not supposed to be a happy person. This is me mad. Oh, I didn't show you the befores. I look meaner, but yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god!
Okay, Mickey Mouse.
Oh, hey Goofy, time for cocaine. Let's go, Mickey. Heroin.
Whoa,
But yeah,
that got deep quick.
so what do you think of the models? I really did evolve, didn't I?
That is one hell of an upgrade from fucking God.
From Mark
I
1,
could
right?
never.
Yep, and I did it all myself. I'm an independent person. I'm not saying I'm an independent man who don't need no woman. Nothing, nothing like that. But I mean, I'm an independent VTuber, an indie, if you will. No one. I wanted to do things myself, and every time I would ask for help, I got scammed out of money. So I don't trust anyone with this type of stuff, you know.
Yeah,
Just
me
do it
either.
myself. Don't trust anyone. I could list names. Don't even get me. Well, there's only one person, but I could list the name. Trash. Tragic, even. Emily. Wait, was it Emily? Emily, I think. Maybe, possibly, probably not. But yeah, what's your take on this, people? People of my chat. If you don't want to answer, you don't have to. But yeah, what do you say to this model now, Magma? When you've seen all the others, you've seen the
One hell
rest.
of an improvement.
You're like, you don't even say it's good. Wait, so do you like this one more? The more, like, if I showed him, you'd probably be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. But do you
I
like?
honestly like this one better. It's just much more clean and form-fitting to your theme that you want.
Yeah, I like it too. I didn't realize that I put the masculine part on too much. That's why my face is a little longer on the watch. Let me show you Mark 8 again. Right? See, I have all other alterations. Like there's the female version of me, who is for some reason really hot. I don't know why. I favored the same things from Mark 8. Hey,
Yo!
I have jiggle physics too. Hi.
Yeah!
Hey.
Oh, get away from me, foul beast. I shall not be tempted by the urges.
But yeah, this is called female. We always make puns of my name, like everyone. So if it's it's female Alze, right? So what do you think we call her?
Alziet.
Female Alze.
I said Alziet because you gotta add an et to every single
Well,
word.
Alze is also a name that goes both ways. It's mostly a girl's name though.
Oh.
Yeah, so I could still be called Alze, but we just call her female Alze, though it's Alze still. Parallel universe to me, if you will. I need to make a Mark 3 of her though. I do. And then I have what other? I have Chibize. I don't know if I still have him. I made a Mark 6 version of him. Do I still have him? I do not. Okay, that's a shame. Well, it's because it was trash. Like there's all that. Here's the plasma bullet, like a superhero. He's the superhero me from another universe.
Yo, that's insane. Like, how'd you even create that?
What do you mean? I just made it. I made it the same way I made my other ones. I just, made it look like a superhero. My superhero, Plasma Bullet. Which, if you guys haven't noticed, is on my starting screen. Look. Yay, see it? And then the other one on the left, that Alizé, he's a god, but he's a...
Oh.
That's probably the cruelest
And you do all
Alizé.
that yourself?
Yeah.
Shit.
Like on the left, like on the right is the Alizé the rotten Alizé. The weakest of the bunch, but the rotten one. The middle is the superhero Alizé, who's like 5'10". Well, that one's like 5'7". The one on the left is a 6-foot Alizé, but he's a god. He's a prick. he's not really a prick, but he's more like the evilest of the three Alizés. Like, he'll steal your girl if you really wanted to. It's terrible. He's a terrible person, but I liked writing him. Because I write books, remember? And he was the second Alizé I ever made. And then here's when I watched that movie Kick Butt.
I actually kind of like that movie.
Yep, I made the costume. I think I even added the batons or something. I watched it and I showed a free link because it's on YouTube for free right now. You know, someone posted it. So I was like, hey, here's the link. Go watch it. You can watch it with me. I don't care. But here's my model. And I made this like 10 minutes, 20 minutes before I started stream. What do you think of this one so far? Does it look similar to the real one?
It does. Jeez. Looks like it's fucking like a bodysuit, skin suit.
Yep, just like his. I couldn't make it wrinkly, sadly, because it's like my body on here. And then there's Evil Dead, the one you don't know about, remember? See, this is Ash from Evil Dead. And then here's my chainsaw hand that I made.
Damn, bro.
I made the chainsaw hand. And yeah, it doesn't. I actually don't have a hand. See, I cut it off. And
That's fire.
And I made the boomstick on the back. Ignore the back of my skin. Like, I made the boomstick. I put a holster. And then recently, and then someone I know commissioned me to make his samurai type of guy. I'm making his Mark II right now. I made a video on him called Prometheus. It's stupid. It's really, really stupid. But yeah, see, I fixed the skirt because it should be black. But yeah, that's a sword behind that I made. Everything you see, I had to make. Like the hat. Like, it's a pain in the butt to make this type of crap, you know? Ignore the jawline.
I could imagine.
I had to fix his expressions on the new one too. But he loved it. He's like, that's really good. And then I made and I made Alizé before I became Ron. In the book, this is before I went to the high school. When I had when I didn't have the rune yet. And
so that's your actual character.
Yeah, this is how I should look. But in the book, I started out as the other one because I'm a piece of trash at the beginning, you know? I'm already a terrible person. This is how I am before, ignoring the facial expressions. Hey. See, and you see my brown irises, right? See, that's how you can tell. My eyes aren't rotten at all. So that's the difference too. And then when you look at that, then you go to this guy. Then you can see how, yeah, I'm not the same. But yeah.
Oh.
So how was your lesson? Did you enjoy your lesson today?
That is this is more complicated than learning about a world war. God.
Hey, World War A for Alizé. Yeah, that's my model. I'm proud that I did it all myself, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the 3D version of you. The 2D, it looks the same but different. Like, that's how I'm supposed to look like. You know what I'm saying? I guess I could technically pull. It should be with you, but it isn't because I changed the thing so it didn't pop me in your thing, your shot. But yeah, on my Discord, that's me. That's my 2D version of myself. So tell me, Magma. I know I already asked you. You like the show, blah blah blah, and you would come. I think you said you would come back, right? If you ever wanted to ask.
Would you? If there's any like people who like need another person to be there, I'll be there. I'm literally free like any day
Yeah,
because I have nothing else to do.
it's usually Wednesdays I do this, and yeah, I usually invite back old guests, but I don't have enough people to say I need to invite back old guests, you know. But yeah, for sure. And next week is shoot, what's her name? Fujo?
Yes.
Yeah, Fujo, right? I never heard her name. I just read it.
It's a Fojo.
Fojo?
Yeah.
Wait, do you know her personally, or was that your first time meeting her?
We VC'd a couple of times, but that's really it.
Oh,
In my
okay.
Discord server.
Yeah. Do you think she's gonna get a kick out of this show, or do you think she's gonna hate
Definitely.
it?
It's gonna be fun. Just dude, literally tell me when, and I'll be in the chat the entire time.
Next Wednesday, same
Wednesday?
7 p.m. Or actually,
Shit.
no, I
I'll
don't think.
join.
Actually, I don't think 7 p.m. I think she asked for a specific time. Let me see. What was it again? I'll say it so you could, mark it down or whatever you want. Let me just see what I told her. Because I said 7, but but she's like, oh, there's like 14 hours difference between us. Okay, hold on. She's pretty funny. In the beginning, when we first started chatting, right? She what did she say? She was very calm and very reserved. Like, she was polite. Remember I told you?
Yes.
She was like how all the other VTubers I told you were. They're just polite. They don't want to be rude or interrupt or anything. But then, literally, out of nowhere, she just cut to her real self. It was just hilarious. Like, she's like, "Oh, are you okay? Are you fine with this?" Yeah. I was like, "Oh, you don't have to worry." And she just started saying, "Bruh," like slang out of nowhere, and I was just like, "Whoa!" It was like 0 to 100 real quick. It was hilarious.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. I'm like, oh, she's pretty cool. And I'm like, oh, damn, nice.
She does that too. But she starts out reserved and just gets crazy. Let's see. We get to know each other. Humor, quite the name, Fojo. Okay. Refuse to get this. Anything at hand. I know this is a lot we said, so hold on. I'm just. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I believe I'm available at 12 p.m. Yeah, okay, so she's available at 12 p.m. and 14 hours from. Was it 14 hours from that? I don't remember the math. I think her 12 p.m. is my. She's 14 hours ahead. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, it is 14 hours. Wait. Yeah, if she's 14 hours ahead, then her 12 p.m. is my 2 a.m. 2 p.m. Yeah, 2 p.m. for me, 12 a.m. for her. So yeah, do the math. Well, I'll have to discuss.
No, I'm not gonna do
Yeah,
math.
I'm getting lost myself. I think she's 14 hours ahead. I think we agreed at 12. Her 12. So I think that would make me 2 a.m. I think it's 2 a.m., isn't it?
That'll be like 12 for me.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll see here. I hope she likes it. He said she's gonna probably get a kick out of me being me, huh?
Definitely.
Oh, God. Is there anything I should know? Anything like I should specifically poke fun at that'll make it even funnier?
I don't really know.
You're a girl.
I don't know.
Alright. Oh, wait. I think I have one more question.
Oh, what is it?
That's what I'm trying to remember. What are your goals as a VTuber?
Goals as a VTuber?
Yep. That's my final question.
Okay, so might be a little weird, but
You're in
so
for the Pokemon. I'm kidding.
okay, so it's a weird dream of mine, but I do want to become that famous where I have a figure created of me, and I think you know where I'm going with this. But I have a figure created of me, and then they send me pictures of themselves putting me in a jar, and you know the rest.
No, I don't. Please, tell
Nope,
me.
not gonna explain.
Please, tell me.
Search up Rainbow Dash in a jar.
You talking about the Jism jar? Come in a jar?
Chasm. Yeah.
You nasty pervert. I'm kidding.
I know.
But yeah, I didn't know that was a thing until I heard about Jaden animation. I like what she say. I find it like I hate. I always got to bring my opinions into this, but like I was watching a video, then something about her. I know you know her. I was like, oh, it's funny how sometimes simplified drawings can be hot too. It's weird, right? So I was just like, oh, her animation is pretty hot, but I don't really care about the real her or whatever. But I was like, whatever, I don't care. But then there's a video of Anthony Padilla, you know, from Smosh, interviewing
Yeah.
her, I think. And she said, he's like, what do you think of the fan art of you that isn't kid friendly online? And usually, see, your typical response would be like, well, you know, because you can't do anything about it. People just make stuff of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't stop someone from making me freaking do stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Me and you, let's do it. Oh, what?
Like it's crazy. Oh, but then she said, instead of being like a rational person saying, yeah, there's nothing I can do about it, but whatever, you know, people be people, you know what sells. But no, she straight up says, yeah, it sucks. I can't really do anything about it, you know. And you're like, bruh, who are you to tell people what to do? Yeah, you know, I get it. I get her side, but who are you to tell people they can't do things? Even if it's your character, you know? You can't say, you can't do this with it. You can't, like, yeah, imagine if I told you, if you drew a drawing of me and I said, no, you can't do that with me. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give thumbs up. I flip the middle finger. And you'd be like, well, freak you. And I'd be like, no. But complaints aside, that's how I found out there's people in the comments talking about a certain thing about her in a jar, and there's a meme of something where it's like pictures before disasters, and it showed her saying, "Hey, why am I in a jar?" And that's all I know. Then I found out about dog days, but you know, besides that,
I want to be in a jar so bad.
You want to
Like,
be
my
in a
goal
jar,
is to get popular enough where NSFW is drawn of me.
bruh. Well, I mean, I don't want. It's not like I don't want. I want some, but I don't care because no one wants to do it with me. Like, no one wants to do it with me, and I would do it myself. But I don't want to draw my wang. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of weird for me. But I mean,
Yeah.
if it's like female as it's a whole different story. And plus, I'm not good at drawing bodies. You know what I'm saying? Like that, at least. It's not like I can just pow 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 like straight up hentai artist. You know? Like, I want that type of quality, and I want people to do incest is wincest with both me and female me. Because I know how hot she is. You agree, don't you?
I mean, no.
You liar.
No,
you
definitely
know,
not.
You know female is just freaking busting.
Nah.
Yep.
I would never.
I would. I'd tap myself. Just if it was a girl, though. You're like, yes.
This is why God doesn't come down here.
No, I'm right here. I became a VTuber. What are you talking about? But yeah. So I mean, Technically, I could put you on in a jar and put you on my table. That'd be freaking
Do it.
hilarious. But I don't know if I want to. Like, convince me why I should. You know, convince me like you want to convince me not to destroy the world. So you better not say what I think you're gonna say, because that would be
Anime titties.
automatic no. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Now it'll be an automatic no if I hear it. What's your reason?
I'll give you 1 month of Discord Nitro.
Sure. I
You
never
put
had
me
it
in a
before.
jar.
You want fun stuff in there? You just want to be in the jar yourself?
Do whatever you want to.
Don't tempt me, because I'll do something stupid. No, it doesn't even. It
Do
won't
it.
even be nasty. It'll just be stupid.
Do
like what could I potentially make? I could make you in a jar. Then I could literally put. What could I put in there? Mayonnaise. No,
Fuck yeah.
marshmallow fluff. No, that's what you guys like. I'll put you in a spam can.
Yeah. Gotta be in the jar.
I'll put you in a jar and I'll put spam, like a label spam on the top, but I'll call it I'll call it what should I call it? Zam.
Zam. She only 12.
Zang boy. Hey, like they say, seven's the new 11. 8 is
What?
great. 8 is great. 9 is fine.
You're right about the VTuber community being a pedophile. What the fuck? Oh.
Shut up. It's just, I just find it funny. Hawaiians and their children. Hilarious.
What?
Hawaiian punch
Yeah.
sucks.
Well, was that pretty fun talking to a Hawaiian person for the first time?
No.
Oh, did I answer any of your questions?
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. No, it was pretty fun. I didn't know you were Hawaiian, so when I found out, I was like, oh my god, it's Lilo and Stitch guy. Heck yeah.
That is a thing.
Hoorah! You know? And so it's kind of cool, because I want to eat spam right now, but we don't have any, because everyone wants to buy spam.
I have to cook some after this.
I hate you. I hate you! I'm kidding. Spam's pretty cheap. It's like $1 if I wanted to get it.
What? It's $1?
Yeah, I can go to the Dollar Tree and get the off-brand spam, but there's no difference. It's probably called like not potted meat, but like canned meat or something. But I know it's spam. You know it is, because of the design and stuff. But yeah, because no one likes it. It's like poverty food over here, you know? Like, you have to eat that, it's either because you're crazy or you're poor. And I'm both. Woo. The fish over here is expensive, but over there I bet it's cheap, huh?
No, it's expensive here.
Oh, Hawaii sucks.
Yeah, everything's expensive here, dog.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying that. But yeah, and come back whenever you want to.
Will do.
Yeah, that's it. I'm done. I'm gonna end it in a minute, literally.
Oh, because so it would be 4 hours?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I just want to say thank you for having me on. It was honestly a really, I wouldn't expect to go from talking to Invincible to why spam is a really good treat. Didn't expect that. Did get racist in the bit. Did get racist in the middle a bit, but nah, that's fine. That's fine.
Ah, yes.
A little bit. Had a little bit of everything for everyone.
Yep, I'm spam. Have a little bit of everything of everyone. Oh yeah, but
thank you for having me.
Alright, you
It was
got
really
15...
fun, and I hope to come back.
Good. You got 10 seconds to leave.
Damn! Wow, kicking me out already. Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
And come back. See ya. I did it because I thought it'd be funny, but yeah. Hope you guys enjoy it. That was pretty funny. I had a good time. I had a lot of views apparently. And yeah, sayonara sucks.